gonna do it. I said they was gonna win.
Y'all beating Indiana.
Back for another episode of the Press Box. What a big day for NFL football, y'all. We've already had two spectacular NFL games between the Rams and Seahawks, and then last night the Chicago Bears versus the Green Bay Packers minus their best player. Y'all, great games. College football, we got a chance to see a lot of games yesterday. Bama, we got a chance to see one on Friday as well. That was really good as well. There's been a lot of great things happening around the college and NFL side. But y'all, make sure y'all tap in with the Press Box. Y'all know what time it is. We got Kobe in the house. What up, Kobe? Thank you for joining us today for the episode. We got Big Earl. We got Trent, Trigger Trent. We got Bama. Obviously, y'all know we got Swipe in the house, y'all. This is going to be a great episode. Make sure, as always, that you continue to tap in with Splash Sports. If you want to keep making you some money, if you want to go more or less, and you want to prove that you know ball, this is the place to be. You got to be 18 or older to play, 20 or older to play, Massachusetts, Iowa, Arizona, Louisiana, 19 or older to play in Alabama, Virginia. Terms apply, paid partnership. Come run it with Player's Choice on Splash Sports and turn those picks into real cash prizes, and we will make you some money a little bit later today. But y'all know we got to get to it. Got to get to the games from yesterday. First off, fellas, how y'all feeling today?
Good, bro. I know
Bama. I know ain't going to the playoffs.
I know Bama, boy. But I know that boy Bama. He I know he's still off that game high. I know he's still off it. I don't even blame him.
Bama,
I'm not really
talking about.
I'm not really off the game high, bro. It's just I feel like we back to the respect we deserve. You know what I mean? And they still disrespecting us. People still picking. Everybody still picking Indiana to beat us. I told people like before, if you look at our roster, you look at our recruiting, bro, this is a very good roster. One of the best rosters in the NCAA. If we could protect Ty, we'll be okay. Is Ty this world beater quarterback? No, but you don't have to be. When you have Lottie Brooks, Jeremy Bernard, Isaiah Horton. I mean, and then still, Solo Wayne saying this. This is what I want to tell people. Like, we sitting on a full ARP. He just can't catch the ball. Ryan Williams, bro, I don't know what it is. I don't know if he just tell coach to put me out there, but don't throw me the ball like that. Maybe he just say, I don't want to catch the ball. Maybe he already at Texas A&M already. Who knows? But the potential that Ryan possesses, dude, still shows Alabama has another level they can get to on offense if we can figure out a way for him to catch the ball. I know that's easier said than done. We get another week to see what's up. 2 weeks, really. January 1st when they play it. I'm just saying, bro. I knew they weren't going to beat us 3 times in a row. That was everybody else over-exaggerating. Oklahoma finna beat them. Everybody want to be experts, bro. I don't give a damn if we had Nick Saban's daughter. Ain't no team finna beat this team 3 times. You can't tell me Alabama fell off that far to lose to one team 3 times in a row, bro. So I knew this was coming. I knew this belt was coming. I mean, it's kind of a little rigged because 50 Cent comes out there and performs Many Men at Oklahoma. I was like, hey, man, go ahead and perform our team theme song. I mean, in a 17-17 game, salute. Appreciate you, Oklahoma. Y'all didn't want to win. Like, I don't know how they bring 50 Cent out, and that's Alabama's favorite song to listen to Fridays before the game. But, hey, bro, salute to you, Oklahoma. Y'all wanted to go home. They were talking all that shit in July. Now them boys playing basketball. We on the basketball season in December. Y'all boys playing basketball. Get them shots up out there in Oklahoma. Go ahead, get them shots up for the March Madness. Because that football shit over with. It's over with. We on the Indiana. It's over with. Mr. 2,800 yards. We on his head. We about to make them Indiana niggas get some shots up next week. Watch what I tell y'all, boys. We up out of here. It's over with. Let y'all know that right now.
You talking about go
y'all was getting belted ass, 17 zip, 24 drops, touchdown, everything changes. The fact that Alabama's theme song to listen to is Many Men when y'all are historically one of the most. Never mind. Hey man, God bless, man. You know, God bless. God, they still lynch people in Alabama, but hey, no, God bless, God bless, God
Yeah,
bless.
man, that's all over the South. I mean,
that was a
Alabama specifically. Don't let me get started. They threw a rock at Martin Luther King, but you know, it's cool.
Nah, that was just a dominant win that they had, bro. I'm not gonna cap.
Dominant. They were getting their ass whipped, Trent, and then
did you see the second half?
17,
Dominant.
man. Nigga Burks.
34-7.
Like they literally dominated the second half. So like,
but you don't trust John Mateer as a quarterback. Like,
you know, you can't say that, and then you had Oklahoma losing to them. You can't do that though.
I actually didn't have Bama losing them. In all honesty, they shouldn't have lost them the first time. I just got baited into the goddamn bet.
Oklahoma
was disrespected.
Probably the best defense in the country. Arguably,
Oklahoma still a good team.
Ohio State. I mean, if you really
now
like
choking at home.
Mateer is not a hill. He's so bad.
Choking at home in the playoffs, crazy. That's disgusting. But shit, nigga, Alabama had a dominant second half, and shit, they on to the next round. I think that is what it is at the end of the day.
Alabama shouldn't been in the playoffs, but you got JSMU and two.
But it's crazy. That's Lamonte. He was on my shit. He was on my shit on Thursday with me and Kobe talking about some BYU should have made over. Man,
that's the same nigga. Or that's the same.
Y'all do that, right? But like,
that's insane.
I understand right now that those guys don't have the trenches and things of that nature, but I do understand that like a lot of players didn't go to with NIL and the fact that now players know that if I go to JMU, I can still make it to the playoffs. A lot of times them teams ain't got nobody because you're not playing for nothing late in the season. 5 years from now, bro, JMU might have a top 5 O-line or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like them teams people gonna start coming to them teams. If the money right, you winning, and you can go somewhere and submit a different legacy somewhere. I mean, just right now it's fresh, so it's gonna be, blowouts.
It would have to be on some. It would really have to be somebody like what Dion did with Jackson.
Yeah, but that happened. Trust me.
But that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna. This is the closest thing we're ever gonna see is somebody changing the program the way they have is what Kirsten is doing right now, and that's why I think he's the best coach in the world.
You don't. I can't. You can't just say it's not gonna happen though, Trent. Like
it's literally not gonna happen. A group of 5 team is. I don't want to say never, but realistically, they are never, ever. Gonna be a top
things change, man. With this playoff bracket and things of that nature, man. Things change, man. You never know. A coach might go to JMU. A coach might go to BYU.
Bro, that's what you're missing. It's not about that because coaches go there all the time. Coach, that's the last stepping stone before you go and take that big P5 job. JMU been the top of that lower caliber of that group of 5 for. I'm from
DC. I already know
25, 30 years. But so my point is in that though, it ain't gonna change just because a coach go. Like these are things that just can't be changed. Like it's not. That's why that don't make sense because it's talent, Kobe. That's why me and Trent keep saying it's not basketball because physically,
it's talent though. What does that matter? If some guys decide, if 3 of the top 15, 20 linemen in the league decide, let me go to JMU. You get 3 of the niggas over there.
Go to JMU.
This is what I'm saying. This is what we saying. This is what we saying. Is if you that caliber of player, and Ohio State trying to come get you, Bama trying to come get you, Indiana trying to come get you. This is the difference. This is why it can't be done now. The reason it can't be done now is because Indiana got money now. Right? Like all of these teams got the same amount of money now. So it's not just Ohio State, Bama, USC, Oregon, all of them with money now. Like it's not just them teams. Now the whole P5 got money, which makes it even harder for Tulane and JMU to go and sign the players. Because when I know I can go get the same bag at Indiana that I could used to get at USC, I don't have to leave home.
I'm not saying right now, Kobe, but I say, you never know what 5 to 10 years look like.
I mean, we never know. But
again, I said this again. If they wanted them schools like that to be able to get those type of players, same thing what I told you with the HBCUs. They just would have incorporated them into their conferences. Like you can't say a school like Georgia, Texas that generate tens and hundreds of millions of dollars. Somebody's gonna pick JSU. It just. Yes, for the echelon of teams where they at right there, like the D1 AAs, the mid majors, like yes, bro, they are the cream of the crop. But once you get to them Power 5s and boys, you working with a whole different level of money, bro. Like, it's no way that a JMU can out recruit a Miami. It's just no way. It's just too much money. You got niggas like Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, all them boys donating all that money into them schools to make sure they get the best players. Like up there,
but you know what's funny? It was a time where Miami didn't. I would say like I'm pretty sure somebody in the 70s when Notre Dame was running shit was like niggas like Miami ain't never gonna be shit. And then the 90s came along, the 80s came along, and then Miami like it just take time. Like the way you saying Miami, it was a time Miami you wasn't on shit. It was just y'all felt the same way about them. Y'all felt about that JMU. Like they was this bullshit ass team over there that went on shit.
But you forgetting they've changed the whole landscape of college football so that them teams that ain't shit now can't be shit. It's the reason that HBCUs can't be shit in today's landscape.
But I'm not comparing. No offense, I'm not comparing Howard or Hampton to a fucking.
But no, but what I'm saying is, it's the way that it started. It's the way that it started. It started with them. It started when, like Bama like to talk about all of them teams that was in the 90s and the 80s and the 70s. That was HBCU team. When all of them players, with all of them black players was there, and it was like, oh yeah, these is great schools. That they did what they did. They did the same thing that we do in high school, redistricting and rezoning. They did that in the colleges so that the HBCUs could stop getting those players. They started it then. This is 30, 40, 50 years in the making. This ain't, you can't change it. It ain't me hating HBCUs. I'm from the HBCUs. I didn't cover that. I didn't been to the HBCU game day. I didn't sat in those rooms. I know the numbers. It can't happen. It can't.
But what I'm saying to you is, first of all, and top. Never mind. There's not Parker to say that, but you know HBCUs got they got them. But no, I just like I said, I'm not comparing. Like I said, I'm not talking about Howard or Morgan State. I'm talking about like a JMU. I'm saying like they not far off from where you could say 5 years from now they might get some high level talent and make a run. I'm not saying right now. I'm just saying time changes a lot of shit, and the landscape changes, and the money changes, and you never know. Again, you never know who might go there. And might
got a perfect example for you early. I got a perfect example.
If they make one run, if they make this is my last question. This is my last question. I'm gonna let you go, man. If they make one run per every 10, 15 years, is that good for the game or bad for the game in terms of CFP? Like I'm saying, every 5 to 10 years, we had Cincinnati. How long was
10 years from now they make a run and then it becomes a thing like where people start going to JMU? Oh, just cool. I'm just JMU. Not talking about JMU specifically, but just like I'm just naming that team. But like there might be if you get in there and you make a run, you never know who you might get as the time goes on. Like it might become a thing where people over like again like a Miami U, where like now it's a culture over there. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it might be get JMU. I know JMU because a lot of niggas I went to college. I went to high school with JMU. Like you never know. You might get it like Maryland, DC, Virginia. It might be a point to where niggas is just going over there, and it might be the top talent in Maryland, DC, and Virginia who just going to JMU. Like I'm just saying. Like I'm just naming JMU again. But again, schools like that, I'm just saying never say never. I know we got that mindset where like
in the same state, you gonna pick JMU over Maryland?
No.
It's like that's what I'm saying. Like
it's not far.
You see who just went to Tech, right? You know this pipeline crazy in Virginia already. Anyway, and then you know anything about that man that went to Tech. You know the pipeline that he got in Virginia is already insane. He already tweaked out.
And then when he was at Penn State, you can look at college football right now. Andrew Body arguably
what is that man coach
college football. He play at Alabama State right now. He won SWAC Player of the Year. Guess what just happened once he won SWAC Player of the Year?
Houston's
every school, every power.
Again, I'm not
All-American linebacker
I'm not saying lower level HBCU. I'm talking about again.
No, I'm saying if a
not comparing JMU to Alabama State.
But what I'm saying is, if a JMU had a player of that caliber, because Andrew Body is better than anybody on JMU right now. Like for his quarterback wise, better than anybody on JMU. If JMU had a player of that caliber, bro, it's finna be nothing for a powerful school like Ohio State to be like, hey, buddy, come over here, bro. Look at these rings. We already won.
I look at it like this, right? I think the biggest difference between them teams and the Power Fives are them trenches, right? The skill positions, like you could always like you never know with the skill positions, man. You can get a skill position to go to one of them teams. But what I'm saying is this: if you are able to get the O line, get the D line, and not get a complete one, I just need 2 or 3 out of the 5. If you're able to do that with the skill positions, again, those goals come and go. You can become a basically a contender year after year. It depends on again, and I think what we missing is that like what the NIL did, like it just separated. Like you don't have to go somewhere. A lot of times, like even like you, Bama. No offense to y'all. A lot of times, like yeah, Nick Saban did come and change the culture over there, but a lot of that shit after a while became just it was Alabama, so we going to Alabama. And once that changed, y'all ain't been to the fucking championship since. No offense to y'all, I'm just saying, like it just shows you like this shit is changing. The guard is changing, dog. Like it's gonna be some people who think outside the box with this new generation. It's like I ain't trying to go to Alabama. Fuck them. I'm going somewhere else like this. It's sad again. I think it is sad because Trent, you young, but you got a fucking old nigga mindset. So you just think like an old nigga. So I get it. Like you in your mind, we gonna stay here. I'm gonna go to LSU. I'm gonna go to Ohio State. That's cool, bro.
Literally an NIL baby.
That was the point that I made.
I'm literally NIL
you don't
baby.
even have to go to Ohio State, LSU, and Bama no more. The point is the P5 in itself just runs deeper now. It used to be that if you wanted that brown paper bag money, that was lunch money. If you wanted that lunch money, you knew where you had to go to get the lunch money. That's the reason that Bama ain't been back to the championship since the lunch money was no longer. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's only been 2 years. Relax.
I'm just saying. The reason that Bama ain't been back is not because they team just fell off. It's because the P5 in itself is deeper. That don't make the G5. That don't mean the G5 gonna rise up. What's gonna have to happen? Hold on. Let me land. What's gonna have to happen is those teams are going to have to redistrict and rezone to those other conferences. You're gonna have to work your way up from the G5 to one of the lower to the Big 12, then to the. You know what I'm saying? That is the only way that those teams are going to be able to compete in that landscape. Being a G5 team is not going to help you. First of all, the conference in itself don't generate enough money. You're going to have to redistrict and rezone how them schools do in high school in them cities. You're going to have to move up. You can't compete. You can't compete with Friends School, with Sidwell Friends School. You can't, if you one of them public schools, you can't compete with them. You know that. You from the city. You can't compete with them. You can't compete with them private schools. When them private schools dishing out that money and coach over there at the high school, at the local high school, like, hey, I got a little something for you. I can get you a ride to school. But in private schools, like, hey, yeah, here goes a scholarship for nothing, and I'm gonna get you to Ohio State. Which one you choosing? You know which one. You know which one they choosing.
I can't hear that because I went to Wise and we was whipping niggas' asses, and that was a public school when I went there. We whipping niggas' asses up and down. I watched Vontae and Vernon put hella money in the Dunbar and changed Dunbar completely. So I can't say that. It just take a nigga to go there to say I'm bringing some money back here.
You know that the prep schools changed the landscape though. You know that the prep schools been changing landscape,
bro. At the end of the day, bro, these schools, like these group of fives now are just going to be like, they're going to be better version of JUCOs, bro. These players are going to go here. If you really, really like that, unless you like an Ashton Jitsu who could have been left. The year before he had 1,300 yards, he could have been left and went to any school he wanted to. But he wanted to stay because he loved Boise State. Bro, all like Andrew Body, all these dudes, they're going to have these great seasons. And then once they do that, I'm gone. There's no
Trinidad Chambliss.
There's no purpose of you staying at these schools knowing that you get a better opportunity, better money, and you can actually win something. That's why me and Kobe been talking about this.
And that's why I say it's the win side.
But I'm saying though, like Curcinetti, like what he's doing, like because I think he brought some people from JMU, plus the people over there. I mean, plus he got people over what's the name, Indiana, and plus he's a hell of a coach. That's just what like. You want to say if that can happen early, maybe, but that's just him though. Like that's just what he's doing. These other schools, bro, it's gonna be a real hard chance, like a JMU, to ever get in a playing field that we're talking about. Because again, it's JMU. Like respectfully, it's JMU. Like niggas not trying to just go to JMU to go to JMU and change it.
It ain't enough money up in the mountains.
It's not enough money. It's not enough. The roster's not that deep. It's just not. It's not enough. And 5 years from now, you don't know what we're gonna be talking because NIL is already crazy. These contracts already getting crazy. We don't know what we're gonna be happening in the next 5 years, and it's already getting bad for these group of fives. Nigga, JMU, the game's over in the second quarter. Tulane, the game's over in the first quarter. They're not ready at all. And then to me,
but again, that's early. That's now. I admit
I'm saying though, the rosters is still like they're never gonna have a shot.
And then Trent. Let's just say hypothetically they would have beat Ole Miss. Nigga, the next round is Texas Tech and Georgia. Are they beating them? Like, bro, they're finna get a belt put to them, bro. Like, it's no way, bro. They just should have been
again. That's right now, but we'll see.
Make they own league. put the money up.
This is the thing, Bama. This is the thing. Bama, this thing. Hold on. Put them in the college football playoff when they actually play qualified opponents in their schedule, to where if they beat them, okay, I have no issue with that. If they coming in and they play a Notre Dame, and let's say they beat them, or they play a Notre Dame and they play like
they getting battle tested.
Yeah, play a Notre Dame and the BYU. At least that's two Power 5 teams, Power 4 teams that are qualified, that have good records in the college football playoff, and they beat them. They don't have that, bro. They playing a bunch of bombs, a bunch of scrubs, and then teams like BYU, Notre Dame don't get in, but JMU get in, and look what just happened: 51-30.
I would have preferred to see Notre Dame and Vanderbilt in those two spots, bro. That would have been a way better game.
Vanderbilt,
Hey, Max, you said it's gonna be a year where Houston built. What's the name?
Trent, weren't you surprised with how they looked at you?
This is in to Bama's point. We got teams like Vanderbilt winning football games. This is why it's gonna be tough for JMU and Tulane to get back to where they was. We had a conversation. Trent, do you remember on the college football show? We had this conversation literally in like week 2 or week 3 of the year.
About like school, like the landscapes, like Georgia
yes,
State,
and we was talking about Georgia Tech. We was like, bro, Georgia Tech can't be a good program just because of how they school academically is set up. All of a sudden, they was damn near in the running to win the ACC this year. Now we get it. It was a down year. It was a down year in the ACC. The point though is even the schools that we historically believe to be Indiana and Kurt Signetti, that we historically believe to be bad in this landscape, can be good, and the money is only going to rise. The money is only going to rise.
So why that makes my point, because you look at somebody like Vanderbilt, Indiana. They've always been teams like for my lifetime, like they ain't on shit. Indiana been winning. Indiana been winners of basketball in my lifetime. So again, now you look at the Vandy like, oh shit, Vandy playing they playing SEC. Okay, oh yeah, they play actual talent. Now what I'm saying, like again, time you never know what time
goes back to my original
15 years
point.
ago. If I just say, hey, Vandy have a high candidate,
and
Vandy be beating real top.
That's why I kept saying redistricting.
Vandy would beat Alabama. Niggas would be like, get out of here. Like,
that's why I kept saying redistricting and rezoning. You already got to be in those conferences to make it make sense. You know how many like halfway good, halfway like he's actually kind of good. He just wasn't Bama good. So I'm gonna go to Vandy because I'm still in the SEC. We was already there.
I get the rezoning and redistricting, but you can't.
Yeah, I get that. Kobe, you know how that gets to. That's a slippery slope because people are already complaining about too many teams being in the conferences. People are already complaining about the ACC having too many teams and already in their conference. So how are you gonna add all these group of 5 teams in this shit? How's that gonna happen?
I mean, y'all already, but a lot of y'all upset because y'all don't like the fact that they doing like the Sweet 16 damn near like how college do, how basketball do, because now you got teams like Tulane playing them, and y'all biggest complaint is like, this ain't basketball where you can make a bunch of threes and be up to the team. Like, I get that, but all I'm saying is that I don't know. I'm not saying JMU. I'm not saying Tulane. I'm just saying one of them teams that we look at and we say, y'all ain't on shit. Y'all ain't got enough talent to beat the top tier. You just never know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You just never know. We'll see. You never know how niggas' mindset change. You never know how money change. You never know how the landscape change. Like he said, you never know what the zone look like with them putting in different conferences. You never know, man. That's all I'm saying. You never know. But just never say never.
All right. Mm-hmm. Let's say, Ben, we're gonna keep going.
Swipe of the host.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just letting y'all run, bro. I just remember Trent very specifically. You said that JMU had no chance. That was a good game, personally. You asked me.
Nigga, stop swiping. That was not
Miami.
I don't lie, but Oregon did they put the gas.
That was bad. That was bad.
Oregon should have put the gas.
Yeah, hold on, bro. Bro, it was 30 for the 3.5 swiper.
No, you good. They got back in the game. Miami versus Texas A&M was a. How would you describe that?
Snooze fest. Some of the worst quarterbacks.
That was the
top.
No. You're talking about worst. It was some of the worst special teams play I ever seen, bro. You know how many 30-yard kicks I kept missing?
Marcel Reed was, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
He's a running back. He's Justin Fields in college. He's a running back.
He was horrible though.
He
was missing so many passes.
Nah, he meant to say like he's talking about like the NFL version.
And he's the college version of the NFL Justin Fields. Justin Fields was a Heisman candidate. We know that.
If it wasn't for that little jet sweep, played just as horrible. Carson Beck. Oh my God, that was just the worst quarterback play.
Niggas still believe in Carson Beck in the Big 25? No,
it was bad, bro. It was just bad overall. Texas A&M, y'all choke artists. Never ready for the big moment. It's sad to say that Tulane has more SEC championships.
They had a guy. They just haven't had a guy at QB outside of Manziel and Tannehill in the last several, like in a decade and a half now. So I feel like their quarterback. They have.
I think it's Tannehill.
Yeah, he was good. He was good at Texas A&M. Let's not do that.
He was okay. He was okay, Bama.
If you look at all the weapons they have at A&M, I did think they would be better yesterday, Bama.
What weapons?
They got receivers. They're receivers.
They got receivers. Kevin Concepcion and
I couldn't tell.
True.
I couldn't tell
because the quarterback
you chatting. They got Marvio Craven.
This is how early watches games right here.
Yeah. Did you watch the last 2 drives of football? If Marcel Reed don't throw a pick in the end zone to end the game,
they win the game.
They should have won. They won the game.
First of all, let's get something clear. Okay,
I don't know why they had him throwing to begin with.
They wouldn't have won the game. They would have tied it up. That's
from the 6. They won once.
They would have tied it up, which would have been they would have tied it up, and then they would have went for 2. Stop it. In college,
at the crib, you damn near do go for 2. I ain't gonna lie. No situation.
Not we in the college playoffs, but I hear you. But what I'm saying is that Marcel did play bad. But I'm saying throughout the game, they was on straps. That last drive, he was getting busy. We could blame Bo. It might be the receivers wasn't doing what they're supposed to do early in the game. It all could be Marcel Reed was just so bad, man. He was so bad. So
he was bad.
He was so bad. God, he was so bad.
His favorite quarterback is Ryan Tannehill too, just because that's a Nashville guy. So we it was in the cards.
Like
I ain't gonna lie. One thing I noticed about college football, in the last couple years,
we were around the same age. I remember when Ryan Tannehill was playing receiver at Texas A&M.
Yeah, and he turned into a good quarterback too. I don't know.
No one ever gets that privilege. No.
One thing I noticed though, when you and I know it's
good though.
Say the same, but like
all right,
the quarterback play in college
they had outside of Manziel the last decade and now.
It separates, man. When you got a quarterback, it separates everything.
No,
yeah, it separates. Yeah,
it separates. It ain't even close. Like when you got the quarterback play, and it ain't even close. You see so many games, especially this is playoffs that just started. It's like the quarterbacks who can make the throw. It just changes everything, bro. Like you see what your man Moore was doing. Like when you got quarterbacks who not good or who basically fair,
Yep.
It's not even close.
I agree. But on to the NFL slate, y'all. That was fun. 30 minutes of college football. We'll have more coming up because as these games get bigger, we'll have a lot more to talk about, y'all. But the first game we have, so there's 3 games we got to get through, audience. The first one's obviously Seattle in that masterclass versus the Rams, that 38-37 overtime win. The first team in NFL history since the new overtime rules were created for them to get scored on and give a field goal and then go down and score and get a 2-point conversion. That's the first time that has happened since the rules have been implemented. Great win for them. And then we're going to get to Washington versus Philadelphia. I think Philadelphia, y'all could have definitely maybe lost that game, I would say at least, if Mariota would have finished that game out. And then obviously the Chicago Bears, they beat the Packers, but the Packers, they just continue to run into really, really bad injury luck. The first game, though, y'all. So Seattle, they win 38-37. In overtime, Matthew Stafford, 457 yards and 3 touchdowns and 9.3 in a team with 88 QBR. But I will say, Sam Darnold wasn't good early, but what he was clutch late. 22 of 34, 270 and 2 tubs. He only had an 84 passer rating, but I think in the second half, we can all say, in fourth quarter especially, he was special. Kenneth Walker had 100 yards on the ground, won somebody a fantasy football league easily because of this performance, and he had a ground. Kyron Williams with 70 yards. Puka Nacua, 12 receptions for 225 and 2 touchdowns. And Jackson Smith and Jigba, 96 receiving yards in the tub, y'all. What did y'all think about this game?
Nah, that shit was, bro. It was. I thought the game was because how many points did they blow? How many points?
What was the score?
It was like 14. It was 14 or 16. It was the same amount what they blew against
I thought the game was over. Like I literally thought the game was over when it was up that much. And then I seen the Rashid Shaheed punt return touchdown. And I'm like, okay. Then they get to stop. Then I was like, God, like it was
30-14 in 4 minutes and 58 seconds left in the fourth, y'all.
Yeah, that's game.
And then they turned the ball over with 3:55 left.
Is that game of the year?
Seattle?
Yeah.
Hey, did y'all watch that game?
What you mean?
No, it's not game of the year. It's definitely up there
That
though.
shit was weird. I've never seen a SWAT fucking batted down pass become a fumble. That shit was all weird, man.
It went back. It went backwards.
That shit was
even
weird,
though it was
man.
weird, the pass did go backwards though. It just got swatted.
That was crazy though. I'm not gonna cap.
I've never seen it before in my life.
It wasn't weird. It wasn't.
It was just an unfortunate. It was just an unfortunate play. I'm not.
The Rams are a weird team too, man. Go get Aaron Donald. Just come on, bro. The playoffs about to start, bro. Just one run, bro. One run. Let's end all this shit.
I don't think they're weird.
Everybody.
They're not head and tails better than everyone. Like everybody's been trying to make it out to be. They're just not. They're really good though.
Trent. If Aaron Donald could be 85% of himself right now on that Rams team, what happens, Trent?
I mean, it's Aaron Donald. It is what it is.
But he is playing
Bon Voyage. Fuck you talking about?
But the Rams are not like clear cut better than everybody.
But just if you add Aaron Donald to that team, what they already
we're
have.
not going to live in hypothetical. That's not going to happen. So right now they don't have Aaron Donald, and the thing is, they can get packed up, and we've seen this now. You can score.
Absolutely. I don't trust nobody in the NFC. Hey, the other teams suck. Y'all suck. We suck. The Eagles suck. The Rams are weird as hell. I don't trust Seattle and Sam Darnold. Like I literally have to. You have to depend on the Broncos and the Texans defense. Like I don't trust I've never trust the Patriots because I ain't played nobody this season. So I don't trust the Bills defense.
We haven't even seen you since that game happened either.
It's a weird year this year, man. Everybody sucks.
I don't trust Sam Darnold just because of how he started the game. That's not a recipe for going deep into the playoffs. Starting off looking like I don't even know, bro.
We watched Sam Darnold last year.
If the Rams can gift wrap you that win, you know what I mean? Like, but I ain't gonna say gift wrap. Just look what it took for them to win that game. Like one of the more bizarre plays we had never seen. Like that's just unlucky, Swiper. Like I ain't gonna say it was weird, but that was unlucky. You got to admit that's like one of the more unluckier plays in football. Like,
we saw Sam Darnold in the playoffs. Like, I don't trust Sam Darnold when the playoffs start. But as soon as the playoffs start, he's gonna turn to a whole nother person. I'm not tripping off Sam Darnold. I don't think Seattle's that good of a team. I think the Rams are the best. I don't know if the 49ers were healthy, but hypothetically, the Rams, Seattle, Eagles, that's really it. I don't trust nobody in the AFC North.
You trust things in the AFC?
I trust the Broncos.
I think you trust the units. Is what he's saying.
I trust the Broncos and Texans defense. Like,
you can trust the Rams offense.
If we comparing teams, if the Broncos with Bo Nix go and play the Eagles in the Super Bowl, they're gonna beat the shit out of the Eagles. If the Broncos, they're gonna beat the shit out of the Eagles. It's like what sucks now.
They're gonna beat the shit out of the
Eagles. Running back 9 now.
I don't know.
They're gonna beat the shit out the Eagles. That's what you're saying.
You're right. Because the Broncos be on bullshit when it comes. But
they're gonna beat the shit out the Eagles, bro.
But I'll say this much though, right? With that Texans and Broncos defense versus Jalen Hurts, Sam Darnold, they would kill them just defensively. But I think Matthew, the only nigga I can trust, like got the playoff experience.
I mean, they would beat them, but I don't think they would. I don't know what kill would mean, but like
they
I think
barely beat them. They barely beat them low in their first play.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be real, but Swiper, if you watch y'all this season, Swiper, y'all dominance don't show on the scoreboard. If you watching y'all, you know what I mean? Swiper, like
it's in the trenches,
y'all beat the team 7 like in Rams. Y'all beat the team 17-10, but y'all really dominated them the whole game. It's just weird. Y'all just don't. But now lately, y'all been kind of disappointed y'all. But y'all games just be weird because again, if you look at the stat sheet for y'all, it'd be like 400 yards to 180. Y'all be really dominating teams. It's just the scores don't be showing. Y'all would dominate the Eagles. Maybe y'all might win by 7, but y'all would dominate the Eagles.
I mean,
and defensively, it'd be terrible.
It's definitely possible that the Broncos win the Super Bowl this year, but I do think there's something to. What are you shaking your head about, Bama? Bama, you still on that?
Bama, who they got to deal with, Bama? Who they got to worry about, Bama?
Today, watch what I promise y'all, chat. Listen,
who they play today?
They lose to the Jags today, like 100%. This is a lock.
You trust the Jags to playoffs now?
And then on top of that, they're going to lose. They can lose to the Jags and Texans in that side of the playoffs. Them two teams.
I don't trust CJ. No.
Even if you go back to the time when they played the Texans, bro, the Texans made them look like what you gonna say, Swiper. That wasn't his best game. The same way where Early just put a soliloquy up about.
Who you talking about?
When y'all played the Texans earlier in the season.
Who wasn't his best game?
You said Bo Nix. You said Bo Nix didn't.
Oh
look
yeah,
that good that
both
game.
struggled in the first three quarters.
But what I'm saying is the same thing what Early said about how y'all defense do people. You can attest that to the Houston Texans.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean they can do it.
But I trust Bo more than I trust CJ Stroud. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry,
but all right.
It sounds, hey, bro, I know
Black
history coming from Bama, but you have to watch the games, Bama. This nigga CJ be on bullshit, bro. Like at least Bo is like crazy, like Bo. I mean, like Bo single-handedly tore Michael Parsons' ACL, bro. That he was so shifty, and he was hitting the nigga with opposite moves in the pocket, bro. You know how hard it is to be pass rushing somebody, and then he go to it's like he's shifting to the left or teleport. You like, oh damn, I gotta go this way.
Offensive coordinator. The only reason he took a step back is because of that offensive coordinator. The offensive coordinator he had the year before when he was bugging was a San Francisco offensive style coordinator. Yes, that's why he looked so much better. It was a lot of movement, getting him out, using his athleticism to throw those passes. Now he's went to more of a New England Patriots style offensive coordinator. And it just don't work. That's why I tell people, bro, the Patriot way is not always just going to work everywhere we go. I get it. We love Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, one of the greatest coaches ever. But I'm so sick of the NFL just thinking just because you come from a Patriot background, that's going to equal success where we at. No, bro. Like that's just not always the case. Everybody's not Tom Brady, bro. Everybody's not going to be able to flourish well with those set of plays, bro. Even Cam Newton talked about how difficult that Patriot playbook is, bro. So I feel like why not go back to the offensive coordinator you had before of that essence of the Mike Shanahan San Francisco for the West Coast offense. Get CJ moving, bro, because the O-line is bad. You have no run game, really. I mean, Woody Marks looking kind of all right right now, but I don't know, but that's what I'm just saying. It just really all boils down to play call. Honestly, I don't think CJ really took a step back. I just think his play call.
I mean, he very clearly took a step back.
He's not a better quarterback right now.
I think the issue with Bama when we have quarterbacks that play, I think it's priors on CJ Stroud that people liked him. His rookie year is really good, but CJ Stroud had this year. Remember the Jaguars game? He cost him that game. That was CJ that did that versus the Rams. He wasn't good versus the Rams. And then he had the game versus that they lost right before that. I can't remember which one it was, Bama. But he caught who did they play? I can't remember. I don't want to drag it on, but nonetheless, TJ's been cool this year. But Bama, he hasn't even been a top 15 QB this year, and a lot of that's on him. Now the O-line, by the way, has been much better in the last 6 weeks, which is why they've been winning consistently. So, but they also Bama haven't been playing versus the best like defensive.
You know who CJ remind me of? I'm not talking about first year CJ because I was a holding pro. I don't know who that nigga is no more because he don't exist no more right now.
What's the word?
David Garrard.
Trench.
Who?
Yep. Just like that. He reminds me of David Garrard.
That's not bad to me though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I'm from ECU, so yeah, I know. He might be David Garrard, bro.
DJ has much better, more tools than David Garrard.
No, I'm not gonna lie. David Garrard was not good in the league. What are you saying?
No, he was good.
He had a couple decent years.
He had a couple of years.
They had a run of Byron Leftwich and David Garrard back to back for a little bit. They were all right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. When I look at CJ, like it's just like. At times he misses throws. No athleticism for real. Boy got BBL. That's what separates from me him Bo Nix. Like if you think about CJ and Bo Nix,
who got a BBL?
CJ Stroud is a high.
CJ hippie as hell. CJ hippie as hell. CJ like he had kids. Hippie as hell. I ain't never seen nigga so many hips in my life. Nigga Shakira. So here's my problem though.
It's crazy.
Here's my problem though. When I look at the matchup, right? Say you get a Broncos versus Texas matchup. What separates them is that Bo Nix can get you in a tight game. One, he been clutch this year, but in a tight game, Bo Nix can give you 15 yards rushing, like a 15-yard rushing play easily. He can give you a first down when you need it, and that separates because games like that be tight defensively. It'd be one first down. It'd be 8 yards to get a field goal. Like Bo Nix separates me. For me, them two separate because that athleticism Bo Nix got. Because now as a passer,
that's how they beat the Texans the first time.
I'm him as a passer. They're the same, man. They both might be better. I ain't gonna lie to you. D-ball just nasty, but they're the same as a passer right now. If you watch they play football and you like him as a passer right now, you just not watching the game. You still stuck on year one because he ain't been that good at all.
Shakira Stroud is his name early.
Absolutely.
I do want to get back to this Rams Seahawks game. First off, Drench, what's up, brother? Everybody needs to know you're a Tennessee Titans fan. You're a Cam Ward fan. You came in the season.
I came here for one agenda and one agenda only. I'm pushing Tennessee. I ain't pushing P. I'm pushing Tennessee. It is what it is. Yay, man. You know, I got to get something off my chest. You know, I'm going to let y'all have it. But when it's my time to get my Titans frustration off my chest, it is what it is. You know.
All right, we'll get to that in a minute because we got
nigga wait till
Trent,
Patrick Mahomes
bless you,
get out for the season.
Was your takeaway from that game that the Seahawks are the best team in the NFC, number one? But then number two is, who do you think ends up with the number one overall now?
What do you mean, like the seed?
Yeah, the seed.
I mean, that's hard. That was a crazy game. So I don't know about best team in the NFC, but how many games? We got 2 games left, and Seattle just has to play. Who else they got to play?
The Niners. That's what I just said. They left it open for the Niners, bro. That's wild, bro.
Yeah, like, Niners can win the division at this point.
That's annoying, bro. In a year where they had all of them injuries,
they've had the best. Them 3 basically been the best division in football. So I mean, yeah, they got the Panthers. I think they're gonna win, and then they got Lily San Fran at San Fran. They can. I'm not gonna lie. They might lock it up. Me personally, do I want them to lock it up? No, because I do not want to play the Rams in the first round of the playoff. I don't at all. So,
you a Buccaneers fan?
You said what?
You're a Tampa Bay fan?
His father coached the team.
My father's coaching them. So,
okay.
Yeah, my father's coaching them. So the the most likely swiper they probably gonna like. Most likely they probably gonna win out, bro. To me, I think
the Seahawks. Because San Fran beat them week 1, y'all. So San Fran wins again and they tie. They take.
If San Fran have Nick Bosa and Warner, they literally are the best team in the NFC, and they could clean it up this year too. Ooh, damn!
They're still the best team in the NFC, bro. Like they're
bro. But it's just like I just with them 2 players, it'd be more solidified. Really? No. As a structured team, bro, they are like San Fran do what they supposed to do offensively and defensively, bro. It's just that again, I would just be more comfortable with Nick Bosa. They bet low key. They would. This would be a
Warner
year
could
without
technically be back if things work out with his ankle. He technically could. He could like possibly
who could be back?
Return. Fred Warner. He's been rehabbing. He's been rehabbing like for forever, and so I know they were talking about it a little bit. Like, is there a possibility if he came back in the playoffs or something? But
you ain't seeing
him come back. It changes everything.
You ain't seeing working out, Swiper?
You said what?
You ain't seeing him working out?
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. They are.
That's the old video. It's a new video.
That's not him. That's not him.
Oh, that's not him.
You talking about when he was on the training bag?
Yeah.
Shit, boy.
They said on
coming back.
So on NBC Sports, they had a Fred Warner has a sly response whether he can return to the playoffs. He said, I'm back to being on my 10 toes, back to being on my feet. Longest 6 week plus just scootering around, blah blah blah. 6 weeks on the scooter, boom 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 boom. So basically, he's happy where things are. They'll do the underwater treadmill thing to get loosened up, sled pushes and everything. Long story short, there is a video of him, but he's swimming. They're leaving. They're not ruling it out that he could be back for the playoffs. And if Fred Warner can give you 15 snaps in the playoffs, that might be like.
I just don't like you getting off of that long of an injury coming straight into playoff football. Only person I know who did it and it was successful with was Ray Lewis, that 2012 year, because he was hurt them the whole year. Hopped to the playoffs, and then that changed everything. That tackle against Darren Sproles changed everything.
Didn't he have some deer spray or something like that? Didn't he get in trouble for that? Antler spray.
Yeah, I just don't trust that. Like, because that playoff intensity football, that is fast motion. That's a different level of football, and just coming off a leg injury, now you planting and I don't like that. But I don't want to get re-injured. Fred, one of the best. He can go down one of the.
He's the best middle linebacker in the league for me.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not even close. But I'm saying, like, he can go as like top 5 all time. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, Fred is that good as a complete linebacker.
He was taken in Trent in the 5th round.
Yeah, because he went to
BYU. Yeah, so I remember right before that.
Because he went to what school he go to? He went to Bullshit School.
BYU.
Yeah. Oh, he went to BYU. Yeah, BYU.
Yeah, I remember the Broncos wanted him, but they got sniped right before
that. Puka.
Yeah, bro. And then Puka too had another game, 12 and 225, y'all, man. Like I don't know what to say about Puka, bro. I'm trying to think of his comp trend. Like literally every time I watch him, I'm like, who does he remind me of, bro?
He do every fucking thing.
He's so
I don't
strong.
Want Trent say he's number 2. Ain't that right, Trent?
I mean, yeah, he's still I don't know. I still think Taylor's the number 1.
Puka do every goddamn thing.
Yeah, Puka definitely got it.
The shit out of us too this year. Every time we thought we had to stop, they said get that fucking ball to Puka.
Think about this, fellas. First game. This is the first week of the bye. I mean, of the playoffs. First week of the second week actually, because I beat Bama the first week. Second week of the playoffs, I go against Riddell. Riddell has Puka, Stafford, and fucking JSN. He already has 110 points. 3 niggas. I'm cooked. I talk with. I'm about to literally take my whole roster and just put everybody on the bench. So he just I don't care.
That squad is crazy. Yeah, bro.
I'm about to just swap everybody out and put everybody on the bench. He don't play nobody.
He definitely got a little run ahead start because I had 2 tight ends going IR, so I had to start Parkinson. He only got me 4 points, and then I had Jacoby Myers, who's been the best kicker in the league by far. He only had 2 points, so the door is open for Trent because mine went from 154 estimated to like a 136.
Riddell got 3 players with 110 points. I'm cooked. Puka had 50 points.
Yeah,
bro.
that's crazy.
He
2 tubs.
Stafford had a 40 piece, and then JSN had a 30 piece. I'm cooked.
I think Stafford he should lock up the MVP, but I don't know, Swiper, bro. I feel it, bro. I feel it.
So right now, the top 5 MVPs, I think they're Stafford, they're Drake May, Josh Allen,
Bo Nix, and Sam Darnold.
Drake May does not deserve MVP no more, but I
just don't see them giving it to Drake May, bro.
Why?
He's not
always a fucking.
He don't deserve it.
Which skill player?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is it only just quarterback?
The skill, the only one, the main
JSN,
one.
right?
No, JSN's not in it anymore.
Yeah, no.
I think JSN he probably at the 1600 yard. He had like the 1600 mark.
What was
I say Miles
Damian
Garrett,
Thomas' stats when he had one?
Bro, he had like 38 tubs that year, didn't he?
You said what? What happened?
Damian Thomason when he won, didn't he have like 38 touchdowns?
He had
32.
When Sean Alexander won it, he was at almost at 30 mark.
Yeah, he had 2,000 yards damn near.
Now, a receiver has never won MVP in history, right?
Henry, he almost had that too.
Calvin Johnson messed up the mark, bro. You're not going to win it, bro.
Yeah, you can't win MVP at receiver.
You're not going to break Calvin Johnson's record. You're not going to be in contention for MVP.
Even if you break Calvin Johnson's record, 9 times 10, your quarterback. For instance, Randy had 22 touchdowns in a year, but Tom had 50 touchdowns. Like 9 times 10, if you have a great year as a prime example, who's leading the league in touchdowns right now?
I think it's still Tay.
Who had exactly who Matthew Stafford this year. He's 40 touchdowns. Like I'm saying, like 9 times 10, if your receiver is killing, that means your quarterback was also killing.
The quarterback is the most important position on the field, so that's why.
Yeah.
Let's
What about Myles Garrett?
But that's the
if they were like 10-5, hell yeah,
because he gonna break the record. He gonna break the record today.
Yeah, but if they were like 10-5, hell yeah, but you can't break the record and be fucking 4-13. No.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying?
But you can't just play defense, though. I mean, I think the reason J.J. Watt almost won because he did everything that season, like literally.
But also, they were like 12-5 that year.
And they were winning games.
So they were winning games that year.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I get it. We say it's a QB award, but number one, QB is the most important position on the field, and number two,
only running back.
The only two, you guys see some others outside of Myles Garrett. JT slowed down crazy.
Completely killing me right now.
Like. Completely. It went from here to here after Dan Jones got hurt. JSN, he was on the 2K pace. That Vikings game came up. And you know how with receivers, you have one bad game. It's over with MVP. You're not. It is what it is. And then outside of that, that's why I say I feel it, bro. Like, but
if JSN would have got the 2K, Sam Darnold would have got both for him.
Do that little classic shit that he do at the end of the season where he go for 4 touchdowns, 3, maybe 6 again. They gonna start pushing the narrative, bro. They gonna do it.
If Magic haven't get this year, I burn. If Josh Allen win MVP, I burn all my bills.
I think they just need to make a new award called the Best QB Award. I get it. QB is a
they have the offensive player of the year for everything else, though.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
And Puka looking better.
The most valuable player, though. Like
the most. It's Bama. If we all agree that the most important position on the field is the quarterback, and then we see what Matthew Stafford is doing this year on the field, he should easily be MVP.
Easily. Look at the numbers. The numbers are crazy.
He should easily be.
He like 40 TDs and 3 picks. Like, come on, man, stop.
He should easily just be MVP, bro. Like easily. I feel like again, like it would be different if it was like you had last year, like the Saquon run for 2K. Then it would have been Myles Garrett going for 21.5 sacks. Like,
bro, that's the thing for me. If it just the years never match up, because if we had CMC from 2 years ago, I think he'd win this year. I think if you had Saquon from last year, he might win this year. Saquon last year, if they were, it
would probably be Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry when he got his ass robbed. When they gave that shit to Aaron Rodgers.
Rob is crazy. But
and mind you, that y'all praise the fact it's even a debate about Matthew Stafford when y'all praise that nigga that played the cow when he was having his 40 TD 5 pick seasons. Y'all was so it doesn't no one does this. But now the Matthew Stafford doing it at that age, it's like wow, that's crazy. I'm talking about when Aaron Rodgers was Mr. 40 TDs and Stafford about to go he about to go 12-5 this year, 13-5, 13-4.
That's why I think he should win MVP, bro.
Yeah, it shouldn't even be close. It shouldn't even be a conversation though. Like Drake May, get the fuck out, bro. That should be in Stafford's house right now.
He having his 40-5, but he ain't doing it like Aaron Rodgers. I hear what you're saying.
Hey, but when you say
how is he not doing like Aaron Rodgers? What are you talking about?
There are literally years like 2020 Aaron Rodgers where they team punted, they threw more touchdowns than they team punted the ball. Like that type of efficiency of offense. Like nigga, Matthew Stafford's not doing it like Aaron Rodgers. But he's still
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers had a better team.
Matt Stafford is more of a gunslinger than Aaron Rodgers, though.
You said Aaron Rodgers had a better team?
No,
you just said he was efficient.
But that's just Aaron Rodgers' play style, though. Trent Aaron Rodgers is conservative to a fault, bro. Like Matt Stafford is more of a
48 touchdowns, 5 picks. Yeah, so fucking conservative, bro.
That's always been Matt Stafford's problem. That's why he can't never get past the Niners because he's too conservative.
But then explain this though. How the fuck Derrick Henry we're offensive player of the year, but don't win MVP?
Because okay, I don't like that. Like the reason why, because they changed the way how offensive player of the year is. To me, is if you win MVP and you're an offensive player, you should be offensive player of the year. I've always been in that realm. I've always thought of that.
But that year, what was our record? What was our record?
But
they was a playoff team.
It was a playoff team.
We went to the damn.
That's the Lamar Jackson year.
No, but I got to be honest with you though. I got to be honest with you.
11-5.
No, I'm saying 2020 was the 500-yard game for Lamar.
But I got to be honest with you, Snack. When you got to look at it like this though, and this is the thing now. That 2K shit, like that shit ain't what it used to be. Like the more people who get to 2K, it ain't what it used to be. Again, what separated Sean Alexander.
What happened last year?
What separated Sean Alexander, what separated Marshall Faulk, what separated LT was not only was they rushing yards, it was also passing yards and it was touchdowns. They was giving you because you gotta understand, if a nigga rushed for 2K and he give you 11 touchdowns, but a nigga rushed for 1,600, 1,000 receptions, yards in receiving, and then also give you 25 plus touchdowns, that's more productive of a season to me. Like that 2K shit is just numbers.
Nobody.
The TDs matter.
That was a nasty hypothetical.
Never.
Who did that?
Nobody.
In 175 years,
2,000 Marshall Faulk had 20 funny y'all. He had 1,300, 1,000, and like 26 CDs.
But still, there's only been 9 people in the history of the 175 years that failed to rush for 2K. Like that's not a.
But again, it's not again.
We had another running back.
The 2K yards is cool, but it has to be touchdowns too, Bama. It can't be 2K yards and 11 touchdowns. It has to be like again what LT did. LT was like 1,800 yards and also 32 touchdowns.
Derrick Henry had 17 touchdowns that year, though.
I don't think that's the.
They both
not enough though. LT had 32 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying?
The issue is
32.
The issue is that Derrick Henry.
Had a better year than
his season. His season one of the best ever.
What?
But then
what? Yeah, what? Priest Holmes like 30 TDs in the season.
When you have a quarterback,
goal line back
has 50 touchdowns and 5 picks, completing 71% of his passes with a top team record. You're just never going MVP. That's what like Derrick Henry's feeling.
Look, I understand that.
What Priest Holmes swiper? You said goal line back.
Now, to be fair, Terrell Davis had 21 TDs rushing that 2000 year. So, I mean, I think that's probably maybe what he's talking about, but that's still rare that you get.
I mean, but even when you think about this swiper, if you remember that year,
Terrell Davis.
If you remember that year,
21 TDs when he won MVP. This is 1998 when he won MVP.
Yeah, he won MVP. It's like 98.
But if you remember that one year with the Titans, right, when Derrick Henry had that 2,000 yards. Them motherfuckers, you knew he was getting the ball every damn game, like every time down. And he averaging 127 a game. Like, finished the season off with, I think, back-to-back 2 hunduns. Like, every time down, you know who our quarterback was? Ryan Flying Tannehill. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you look at that season for the Titans and how good we were,
man, it was the Titans are not getting an MVP in that organization, bro. They do not get one.
Bro, it's just
Chris Johnson, the same shit though. You know, I think Chris Johnson better than Derrick. I think Chris Johnson the best running back to come through Tennessee, and Eddie George is my cousin.
Played at East Carolina University. My go.
Look at my alma mater. It's like I said, Jordan. Like
because he ran for 2K and followed up with like 17.
That's why I don't. That's why
he ran for 2K and had 1,000 yards receiving too.
And the only player in NFL history that had 2,500 yards of scrimmage. Nobody else got 25.
That's Jordan. That's why I don't like the offensive player of the year format because literally, like I said, if I have an MVP that one MVP is offensive player, you should win offensive player of the year too. But they do that because they know the MVP. It's more of a quarterback award now because it's the most valuable position in the league. So then that's why he's being offensive player of the year. Like that's why Josh Allen won it. Saquon offensive player of the year. Like that's just how they doing it. I don't like it.
I only agree with you, Joe. I'll give you this though. Snap. I think that it was weird because, like you said, Derrick Henry. How many seasons Derrick Henry had that year?
17. And I think he threw a pass touchdown.
Because I'm gonna be real with you. I ain't gonna lie. That AP year is one of the middest fucking MVP seasons for running back to me.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Hold up. Now listen. I get. Now listen. The narrative was this. He going to ACL team. I get. That's why I was like, I can't.
They were 9-7 with Christian Ponder
as
the quarterback position.
It's the best 2K season.
Bro, they had to put Joe Webb at quarterback.
It's the best 2,000-yard season.
Over ED.
It's the best 2,000
over ED. What are you talking about, young boy?
Yes.
He had 2,100 in 14 games. What are you talking about?
Well, it's not. OJ did it in 14 games, to be fair.
OJ don't like that. They did it in 14.
He could have smashed
But ED did it in 15. ED did it in 15. He could have smashed ED what?
It was 16.
ED did it in 15 games, my boy.
It was 16. ED played 16.
He did it in 16.
The only other running back,
and hold on, time on. And AP.
The only other running back before OJ was hypothetically, if you do the yards per game,
is Jim Brown.
Jim Brown, because he had 1,800 yards in 12 games.
Literally, and he would have smashed record if he didn't sit out the last game. And he doing that shit on the Minnesota Vikings.
No. He played in the last game. What happened?
He played all games. We talking about they weren't good enough to be missing the game.
AP.
No, remember in 2012 they were playing in the final game of the season to make the playoffs. No, so what happened was he had to go to win in overtime. He could have carried the ball one more time. He was 9 yards behind the record. And based on how he was running, he could have ran it. But then the problem is they spiked the ball 9 yards before he was short, and they kicked the field goal to get into the playoffs. They chose the playoffs over the record that year. That was the final game of the season. Right. So
I could have saw it.
No, that was game 16. That put him in the playoffs.
Best 2,000-yard season is Barry Sanders.
Yeah, you know what's so crazy?
Don't do that, Trent. What you mean?
I don't know. I don't think it's the best 2,000-yard season.
AP got like the fourth best fucking 2,000-yard season.
No. Coming back from an ACL,
like shit.
Because I remember vividly.
It ain't better than Barry Sanders probably number one. OJ number 2, ED number 3, and then he number 4.
Coming back from an ACL, especially how AP came back from an ACL, like in 2009. That what was it like 2000? What was it? 2009, 2012?
12.
It wasn't like that. Medicine has advanced. We hats off the medicine, but back then, bro, like cats weren't coming back, especially in 2000.
His career off ACL.
I know. Let me tell you something right now. Niggas is never about to make me cap for that bum ass nigga who fumble all the time.
They got a lot of mics to do here, so you gotta get in here, bro.
That's crazy. Not a fan. Please, bro.
You niggas
love AP, bro.
You gotta talk too early.
Give me LC any day of the week, bro. Nigga literally had nigga was nothing in the passing game. Nothing.
He's just saying.
No, I was just gonna
nothing in the he was nothing in the passing game, bro. He wasn't.
Drench, what'd you say?
I was gonna say y'all niggas was hyping up Saquon Barkley year last year about what Saquon.
That O-line was crazy though.
Derrick Henry was right on that nigga heels last year.
He had 1971.
Yeah, and more touchdowns. Like I'm like. The nigga
y'all fuck AP. Y'all.
Yeah, but Derrick.
Yeah,
but Derrick got to Lamar.
You was 8 years old. That's why you such a fan. You was a kid when you watched them.
So remember,
I was in fucking high school watching that bum ass.
Hold on.
Every week.
Time out. Goodness gracious, especially you early. Goodness gracious, your mic is way too loud. The reason why that Derrick Henry got what he got. Remember, Derrick Henry the year before Bama, did he have how many yards did he have? Did he have 1,000 yards? I can't remember what the exact number. Lower yards per carry.
1,100.
But then the next year he goes for damn near 2,000, and so that's definitely the Lamar boost. I explained the way the rushing offense revolves around Lamar in the summer. Yeah, but Lamar onto himself is the best rushing threat we've ever seen for other running backs. Like every running back that's walked through that system averages 5 to 6 yards a carry. So Derrick is elite, but Derrick then got stepped into the best rushing situation ever and then dominated. But then Saquon did it, and he was doing everything last year. Saquon was
behind 2 18-wheelers.
No, I agree.
He's the best.
You said what earlier?
By far. That's what he said.
He's the best. What? Say again.
He's the
Lamar
best
Jackson is the best rushing system we've ever had in like the NFL. Like
absolutely
dangerous rushing quarterback. Because even on that take swiper, I made a take of that. You can even look on that tape when they ran that zone read. 3 people accounted for Lamar and left Derrick Henry one-on-one with the safety. That is insane to even think about right there. But they were just like, fuck it. We just go leave him one-on-one, but we're going to count for Lamar.
We're going to believe he ain't got it no more. That's what they said.
That's pretty much
like, no more.
That's pretty much because Lamar lightning in the bottle, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
He's the scariest. He's the scariest player in the pocket in the NFL. Go ahead.
Hey, hold on. I got a question for all y'all. Where you from, Swiper?
Denver.
In the pocket.
Nick, where you from?
You said what?
Yeah, where you from?
I'm from Houston.
You from Houston? Good. I'm gonna keep that. Where you from, Early?
I'm from DC.
DC. Okay, where you from?
Virginia.
You know,
Virginia. This motherfucker from the bumfuck of nowhere. I know where he from. When y'all talk about football in the United States, don't you ever disrespect Texas football like that a day in your life, Bama.
It's the best ever.
It's the best ever. I'm talking about Texas high school football.
If it ain't Florida, it's Texas.
It's Florida.
I mean,
but
I just said Alabama,
it's Florida.
Alabama, Georgia.
Yo, bro.
Those states right
nothing
there.
to do down there.
Yo, bro.
Florida is better than y'all.
Look like this weekend.
Stop putting your polar bear ass state in Alabama in these combos.
Because those states don't have a lot of people.
I don't care.
But
Alabama got good football talent. What you talking about?
You have to
Alabama get football talent from other places.
This is why I got to get educated.
That's why y'all don't know what y'all talking about, bro. Best linebacker I've ever seen in high school came from Alabama. I never saw.
When you talk about per capita,
Blackson with the Auburn.
When you talk about per capita,
he was a high
Georgia is number one. Number one is the number one state.
Your
best odds to go to the NFL. You have a 1 in 7,000 chance to go to the NFL from Georgia, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
They have
Florida still number one, y'all.
The NFL is
this
crazy.
ain't California.
Then on top of that, bro, Texas got like 40 million
this
people.
Ain't Cali though.
But y'all got like 40 million people in Texas
like
though.
This ain't weekend,
like, that's a lot of people. I would hope y'all have the abundance of talent.
This ain't North Shore.
The fact that Alabama only has
85% of Georgia high school teams.
Yeah, you damn. Hey, you heard what he just said? North Shore what?
North Shore and Duncanville is being 80 to 90% of college.
North Shore, man, y'all gonna stop playing with my school,
But Bama, do you think y'all even close to Georgia?
Huh? Remember, didn't mean you
y'all better than Georgia
about this beginning of the year? What I tell you about
we up there. We top 3. So the top 3 states based off per capita.
You think y'all over Georgia? Per capita.
Georgia, Louisiana, and Alabama. Them are the top 3. Then you got South Carolina. Then you got Florida.
Because there's no way you just pass
those states. Those 4 states.
Texas is easily up there. So is Ohio.
No, not per capita.
Hold on. I could be mistaken.
Texas and California get pushed out.
I think the Houston area alone last year had the most guys.
My big homie.
Like if you just saying certain areas, I will give you that. But if we just go on overall totality of the people in y'all state, Cali got 50 million, y'all got 40 million. Alabama has 4.5 million people. So the fact that we got 96 people in the NFL right now is crazy to even think about, bro. Think about Georgia. They got 10 million people, and they got like more people in the NFL than California. Like, just think about that. That's what I'm saying. So when you
Cali athletes don't really be.
So when you factor in
Georgia neither though. Them niggas don't be from Georgia neither. Them niggas be from California all over the world. Them niggas be recruiting.
Cali don't really be having. Cali don't produce
We had Evan Ingram on Trent's show, bro. He went to school with Kenyon Drake. Like, they was on the same team. 2 niggas that went to the league. Like, phenomenal players, bro. And then they had another tight end that went to the league too. Like, same niggas in the same.
Are y'all number one though?
This is about 10 niggas in the NFL from my high school. I'm just telling you.
Texas number one?
Dead ass.
Top 2, it don't matter.
Georgia. Texas number one. It's Florida. It's Florida.
It's Florida or Texas. Don't matter.
I say it's Georgia.
Talent for talent though, Trent. Who you got? Florida or Texas?
That's an overall. I think Florida has a skill positions, but as an overall, I'm going Texas.
We in the trenches with it.
I say Texas. Y'all got the best. Y'all got the best QBs. Y'all got the best QBs in Texas.
Everything.
Y'all got the best QBs in Texas.
QBs got the best QBs.
QBs is Texas and California,
and it's not close.
Now they got the best QBs.
It's Florida. It's not close.
You talking about the skill positions like receiver and shit?
Yeah, like receivers and like DBs.
Corner, running back.
Florida. Texas got some corners too, though.
Yeah, we got to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said we got it all. That's why I say Texas. Plus, and just in the high school landscape, that's why I say it's just them two. the best schools in high school been like that. It's
Niggas ain't got nothing to do now.
Hey, Bama, it's like I'm not even kidding. It's like 5 to 10 niggas in the NFL right now that came from my high school alone. I'm dead ass serious. Like, you know how crazy that is, nigga. One high school.
Let me stop.
One high school.
Are these niggas worth a damn in the league though?
Huh?
Are they worth a damn? Or they just niggas who got to the league?
You know Dorrance
no respect.
Armstrong?
To get to the league is a
Dorrance
lot.
Armstrong?
No.
You capping like a motherfucker. You don't know Dorrance Armstrong.
Who is that?
Yeah, who is that?
You see that nigga shaking his head next to me?
How
You see
Snoop
him
say
shaking his head?
who?
He know? Huh?
Who?
Dorrance
Snoop say?
Armstrong. He was with the Cowboys at first, and then he got paid a lot of fucking money to go to the goddamn Washington Commanders. A lot of money.
No idea what it is. I'm very
One of Dan Quinn.
So
favorite
right
plays.
now,
He just got hurt.
as of
He just got hurt.
2024, California has the most athletes in the NFL. Number 2 is Texas. Number 3 is Florida. Number 4 is Georgia. Number 5 is Ohio. So that's literally like the list that I.
But I get what Bama's
That's
saying.
only
Louisiana,
because
yeah.
Florida be crashing out, bro. Like it comes to a point where them Florida guys were like, it's either go to NFL or go do something crazy. But there's just too much distraction in Florida, man. Florida's just a crazy state. That's really why. It'd be more, but they be crashing out.
Oh,
bro. You know how many niggas that don't make it to the pros because of like just their surrounding in Florida? It's sad.
So basically, really, wherever there's a very high density black population, you're going to have a lot of good football players. I think we should just kind of admit that. But then if you want some linemen, I would say Colorado for linemen, Ohio for linemen, Nebraska for linemen, Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana, anywhere there's a heavy influence of fat in their diet, cholesterol, all the other stuff. Make sure you kind of go down in this area down here. But y'all, we're going to get you.
But if you want hoopers, if you
Swabby,
want a nigga who can put that thing in the cup, come to DC.
Hey, you know,
if you want a nigga who can score on the basketball court,
y'all niggas know who Upton Stout is, right? Y'all niggas know who Upton Stout is, right?
Bro, we don't know none of these people y'all talking about.
You're not naming niggas that are like known though. All right.
He played for the 49ers. 49ers.
Guess what high school he came from?
What high school does?
I don't know.
Mine's North Shore, of course.
Are there any Pro Bowlers?
You went to North Shore?
North Shore?
Yes,
All right, that's crazy.
Are there Pro Bowlers over there in North Shore?
That's crazy.
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. It don't matter. North Shore, like I said, North Shore.
You got some niggas.
North Shore. I'm gonna say it again. North Shore and Duncanville beating.
Well, wait, hold on. They had the best. By the way, Texas had the best. Or no, Texas or Cali? Texas. They had the best run ever of high school football. De La Salle.
We have the greatest high school player ever.
Oh no! All I know is
Who's the greatest high school player ever?
Wait, no,
all I know is my
Kyler
state
Murray
had the
was a
two
problem.
niggas that changed the landscape of the NFL and the NBA, and I'm from the city, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Michael
Wait,
Vick.
didn't De La Salle go like 150 and 0?
We changed the culture. We changed the culture. Yeah.
Man, but you don't hear what I'm saying? Didn't they go 150 and 0?
You Virginia?
No, De La Salle. So you got De La Salle.
You
got
7x7?
what's the other school down there in Savannah, Georgia? It's another school though.
I ran through them down there.
Not Hoover. That's Alabama, right?
No, that's Alabama.
Everybody had.
Valdosta. Valdosta High School. That's another one too.
Or some shit like that.
Yeah, Valdosta's another high school.
Hey, don't sleep on Jersey, by the way. Jersey's another one that's crazy. You don't think about it, but Jersey has
Morgan Catholic, St. Peter's. Yeah,
they sneaky.
So I ain't gonna lie, that receiver we got from Alabama, Lottie Brooks, bro. I was like, whoa.
Bro, hey Trent, when I saw Myron Roll and I saw Saquon Barkley and they came out of Jersey, I said, bro, who? Jersey?
Them niggas ain't even got no grass in Jersey.
Minka Fitzpatrick from Jersey.
Yeah,
Minka is from Jersey.
You got St. Peter's, Bergen Catholic. They got some people. For sure.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next game, yo. So we're gonna get to the Packers and Bears game. We'll get to the Eagles one in a minute. But Packers, they lost, man. So they lost 22-16. Jordan Love went out with a concussion, and I got something to say about that in a minute. Caleb Williams, 19 to 34, 250, 2 touchdowns, 81 QBR, 98.9 passer rating. Had a dominant throw to end the game.
In the playoffs.
Then you had DeAndre Swift and Kyle Modern guy, I believe it's how the pronunciation. They had 108 yards between the two of them combined, 5 yards to carry combined. DJ Moore had 5 receptions for 97 yards in the game-winning touchdown. Hey, shout out to Zacchaeus, by the way. He only had 2 receptions for 33 yards, but like the catches he makes are big catches. Jaden Reed had 3 receptions. Joe Dobbs had 5 receptions for 84 yards. Luke Musgrave had 3 receptions for 38 yards. Josh Jacobs just 12 carries for 36 yards. Emmanuel Wilson had 14 carries for 82 yards. Helped them to stay in contention. Malik Willis, to his credit, came off the bench, 9 of 11, 121 yards and a touchdown, 142.8 passer rating. But y'all, so last week, I think, Micah Parsons got hurt legitimately. It's a freak play. It's like in the middle of the game, you're chasing around the quarterback. It happens. But, and I'm cool. CJ Stroud, when he got his concussion earlier this year, I was cool. I was like, well, that's he's running. It's a football play. He gets hit in the chest and his head hits the turf. That happens. But Jordan Love, for you to be sitting in the pocket and for you to lose the game because your quarterback who's playing top 5 this season is in the pocket doing his job, and you get a head-to-head, face-to-head collision. I'm talking about crown of the helmet to the face of the quarterback. The 15-yard penalty is there's Trent.
They need to be targeted like college.
There's no way. There's no way you can penalize it enough for me early to actually make up for the fact that we lost our best player and our quarterback in the biggest game of the year because of that. You're building 15 yards to show for it.
It should be targeted. It should be just like in college. You out for this game. And
bro, it was here, but he hit him right here with the crown of the helmet.
Oh, like no. You can't hit it. You can't hit a nigga in the top of his head if he don't put his head down too.
He did put his head down. He definitely put his head down.
Who put his head down?
Jordan Love. You can't physically hit a nigga in the top of his head.
No, you're missing it. No, the linebacker hit him here. Jordan got hit here. Jordan was simply doing this to try to brace for the hit.
And
then he got hit like with the crown to the face. That's why he was out with a concussion. And I'm saying that like,
and they clearly win that game. And Jordan Love wins that game, they win that game.
I agree. If I was a Packers fan, I would be sick that in the biggest game of the year in Chicago, I believe that we could have got this win. We could have got this win if our quarterback was in the game.
Chicago was struggling the whole game. Yeah, I mean, it was just Malik Willis couldn't make the throws downfield that they needed. Jordan Love wins that game if he still finishes that game, bro.
I mean, but Swipe at the same time, as far as the DN that made the tackle, right?
It was a linebacker. It was what's his name?
Okay, the linebacker made the tackle.
54.
But as far as like me coming up to make a tackle, I'm not saying that that's not a dirty hit or whatever the case may be. I'm just saying
it's not. That's football, man. Come on.
I would agree. Most of the time, quarterbacks don't put their head down and brace for a hit. Most of the time, they just take the hit. Like Jordan Love kind of braced for it, and he just boom. Like you're gonna make a regular tackle, and it just didn't go that way. So I can't just say like he tried to do that, or as far as like we need to penalize him. I don't agree with that. Like it's just to me that's just a normal hit. He didn't do nothing malicious about it. Like,
no, it's not the maliciousness. For me, it's more so like it's the nature of the player and how it happened. So the whole in way they changed the rules. Like this is the preeminent reason why, other than the lower leg injury, so knee injuries, Jordan. So when they put these rules in place, you can't hit low. That's for ACL. That's the Tom Brady rule. These rules were put in place not for the nonsense, like if you fall on a quarterback and it's like, oh, you're too much weight, you didn't distribute it properly, blah, blah, blah. Jordan was literally sitting in the pocket, and the thing that messed him up, Jordan, he had somebody like behind him to the side, so he couldn't like get out of the way, and so he just went to braced, and then you get hit.
That's a bad brace, though.
Let me ask you this. Swiper, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If it was a running back that got hit like that, well, we'd be having this conversation.
It's not the same, though. That's what I'm saying. It's a quarterback. That's what I'm saying. It's a bigger deal.
I don't give a damn who it is. What I'm saying is it was a football play regardless. So you do
give a damn who it is. I'm gonna tell you why you give that who it is. Because it depends on who it is. Because if Patrick Mahomes get that hit, if Josh Allen get that hit, like it's a lot of guys that they get that hit, they throw the flag for that hit. Not onto the flag, but like I'm just saying like it's you probably look at it differently.
Are we talking about throwing the flag, or are we talking about the hit? Like, I think they threw the flag.
The hit. If the hit happens to somebody differently, it'd have been more like talked about. Like again, Jordan Love probably not. I mean, he's on the rise, but like there are quarterbacks that if you do that to and you kick him out the game again, and it happened back to Mahomes, you niggas will be in arms. Like, and not just saying y'all, but that's
kind of Jordan Love's fault. That's kind of Jordan Love's fault for how that happened though. Like if you see how he kind of like yeah, he did. Like he's doing this at the same time.
But he's bracing.
But
he didn't. But y'all. But like I think the thing is that's hard about this when you're playing football. Like Jordan had two people to his right. He was simply trying to brace for the. He thought he was going to get hit here because that obviously you got to avoid this area.
That's what the dude thought he was going to hit him at. That's what he thought he was going to hit him
at.
But he wouldn't. But even if Jordan,
since you were 6 years old playing football, bro. They've been teaching this.
No. But I hear y'all. But I feel like
if you bracing for a hit, you're not supposed to. Like that.
That's why I think
that's not true either. Hold on, because I feel like we're doing some revision of history. I'm telling y'all, somebody who has been in this situation, if you're hitting a player, especially if you're playing quarterback, the quarterback has to protect themselves. So Jordan, his natural instinct is to try to cover up the base of his body. What I'm saying is that like it was a cool football play. my biggest issue more so is, Kobe, is the fact that you lost your best player, like my quarterback, for the rest of the game. I know, but I'm saying, but like, there's no way to quantify the loss. There's no way to quantify the loss of what I'm saying. Like 15 yards is not like that doesn't change anything. Because now Jordan's out of the game, and I think in the biggest game of the year.
I don't even know if he should have been. What is he supposed to do? And at that point, what is he? If we show that hit,
to be fair, you are taught to lead with your shoulder and not with your head. So that was why the penalty happened. Like that. That's
Swiper. You know they playing so fast. That's why I said, bro. It's at this point y'all don't want them to play defense no more. Y'all want them to
no. That's not the same. He led with his head. No, that's not
Sometimes
true.
when you playing fast, you're gonna lead with your head though. It's super hard to.
I'm not gonna show the clip. I'm not gonna show the clip. Not gonna show the clip. Just gonna share the.
You can't show it on
X. It should
be show it from X.
Can we see? Let me go.
Yeah,
can you pull it up? Can you go to it, Bama, and walk? Because that way I can just whatever. But all I'm saying is, y'all, if Jordan, if he would have simply led like across the body like you're taught, cool. But like literally, it was open. It was just his. He didn't even. There's no shoulder, just head to the face. So I'm saying that's why it was a penalty. But it's just, it sucks. It is what it is. It sucks.
It do suck. I mean, it do suck. I understand they're gonna throw the penalty. I understand they're gonna throw the penalty for it. But I like what Bama was saying. At some point, because I get tired of watching that shit. Like, bro, it's like everything. It's kind of like basketball too. Everything is catered to score points. Like he running, even the receiver. You catch the ball, I gotta wait till you catch the ball, look at me, and then I gotta make the tackle. He gonna shake the shit out of me.
Everything is catered because too many men have killed themselves in cars, killed themselves at home. Like that's why it's catered. Like don't just say like, oh, we don't know. It's like niggas was killing themselves.
Really. It's
catered.
Their
brains weren't working right because niggas was like Hines, even like early 2000s, Hines Ward was crackbacking niggas who couldn't see it. Like niggas were killing themselves.
But he on offense though.
Later on in life, niggas couldn't remember who their kids' names were when they were.
Nah, that's just what you sign up for when you play football though. Like I'm not finna sit here and play the game.
Respectfully, that's not true. That's not true.
It is because y'all lying because they also make you sign a green waiver. Chat.
No, but we didn't know what CRT. We didn't know what CRT was until like the 2010s. What are you talking about? We didn't have actual signs on that.
But you know damn well,
they still made us sign a waiver. No matter what level of football we played,
you didn't know anything.
I signed them waivers from Little League all the way up, bro.
CTE signs didn't come in. Waivers, bro. Just to be clear, Bama, the reason why Bama's wrong, we didn't get hard science on CTE until 2010. And then they found out, by the way, just to clear this up, and then they found out, they examined 96 former NFL players that had died and found out that damn near all of them had CTE to a degree. So then there was $1 billion lawsuit on behalf of the players to the NFL because they didn't have this availability to the science.
Right.
The NFL knew about the science. They didn't share
that's why. But when you know,
and then that's why. But no, hold on, Jordan. This is important.
And it's changed. Hold on,
this is important. This is important. So the reason why there was $1 billion lawsuit is because the NFL was withholding this information through the 2010. So this is what I'm saying to Bama. Now you can say they're signing up for it, but what I'm also saying is that's why they also taken a lot of the head-to-head hits because we're trying to prevent that.
What you talking about is something
totally different from what you talking about.
What I'm talking about is
that shit cool.
When you play football, this is what I tell people. This is what I tell young kids.
And so your favorite players don't talk right, like Adrian Peterson right now.
This is what I tell young kids real quick because a lot of people get caught up in this glamorous game of football. Y'all get caught up in 7-on-7. Again, it's a green waiver you sign that let you know you possibly could get killed doing this. Y'all might want to start reading that shit instead of signing it when we do our physical,
within
bro.
The rules.
It lets you know, bro. I've seen people hearts bust wide open on kick returns, bro. It is football, bro. This is a sport. First off, the human body is not even meant to do the shit we do in football. So again, when you go in there and these things happen to it, you're signing up for it based off you're playing a sport where a nigga sit 15 yards back And when a quarterback say hype, y'all run dead into each other, straight collision.
No, Bama, you signing up for a nigga that
signing up for all of that shit.
That nigga is
everything that come with
willing to lay your ass out and get up and celebrate.
If we're being honest,
coach over here, we in practice.
And we're being honest,
we have been an inside
What
run.
does this got to do with the Jordan Love hit?
I ain't gonna lie, Bama, you talking to niggas who just like love football. But if we're being honest,
I'm over here playing something that's I done played football at all levels, bro.
That's cool.
I don't know what Swiper talking about. But I sat there, bro.
What does this got to do with the Jordan Love hit?
Because that's what he signed up for. It's football.
I think you're missing. My point was how it changed the direction of the game. That has nothing to do with that.
It happened. Whoop-de-fucking-do. It happened to our quarterback, bro. Now we got to.
Well, I don't think it's a whoop-de-do to lose your quarterback in week 15.
Because at the end of the day, that's what you got backup.
It ain't whoop-de-do, but it's like it happened. I think that's the only point. The only point that Bama is making. The only point that Bama is making. And I think it's two separate points. The first point is it happens. The second point is you started talking about CTE, and regardless, and I get that the CTE thing
early brought up the stuff off the field, yeah.
And I get that the CTE thing is a huge deal, and it truly is.
Right.
Before we knew about CTE, though, we knew that nigga, if you had 5 concussions, your doctor was gonna tell you to stop playing football. So these are things that, like, even without the learnings in the science of CTE, you knew that the shit was bad regardless. Like there was never a question. There was never a question. The only thing that CTE did was say, hey, nigga, some of these NFL players is going crazy after playing football for 20 years. But we already knew.
But there's a but this is
not just NFL. But what I'm saying is, but we already knew that even if you was playing football up through high school and college ball, when you had 5-6 concussion came around, with hey, everybody knows somebody that hey, they got that 6 concussion, and your doctor said, hey, bro, that's the 6th one on your rap sheet. It's time to hang it up.
But Kobe, here's the thing.
I don't want niggas get their teeth knocked out from the chest.
Football has been compared to literally like being in a car accident 5 times a game. So like with football, like we understand what you're saying, but also certain technology and also preventing certain things, like with new history, is why these things are put in place. Because again, like you said, we knew back in the day if you got 5 concussions, but to prevent concussions, that's why they add extra certain things have been added to the game to prevent concussions.
Which goes
now,
to Jordan
listen,
Love.
football is the closest thing. Football is the closest thing to modern day gladiators. Like it's literally niggas like they killing themselves.
100%.
Understandable, but again, there are certain
psychotic
preventions that happen to prevent from people being damaged or hurt in that life. Yes, you're right. Concussions do happen, but to prevent certain concussions, because they were more often, again, things like crackbacks, even like when they do the kickoffs, like how you tackle the quarterback. This is to prevent those injuries, like losing your quarterback in a game where you only have 2 quarterbacks total. Y'all do understand? And Malik Willis would have got hurt too. They would have had to put their punter. Like
early. They didn't change the way that quarterbacks get hit to prevent quarterbacks from getting hurt.
Let's go to the actual point that I was making about the game in the first place. So right now, the Bears now are in the driver's seat to win.
You're not gonna play it,
North. What's up?
You're not gonna play it?
No. I mean, it's all right. It's just move on. It was dragging it a little bit.
Wait, why not?
That's what I said. You just
I don't
have X on my computer.
Oh, it's cool.
Sorry,
it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Move on. The Chicago Bears now are 11-4. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The way the season's going, if you told me the Rams and Bears was playing in the NFC Championship, I wouldn't even be surprised at this point. I don't know if the Bears are that good, but they're winning. Like, do y'all think the Bears are the first or second best team in the conference?
No, they're not good.
They're good though. I think there's a bunch there's a bunch of good teams in the NFC. That's what it is. I think
everybody they play, they're not
the first or second best team.
I said it in the private.
They're not a bad team. How people make it.
They get whooped by everybody in the division. Damn near.
So you gonna click on
what?
They got destroyed by like 20 points versus the Lions. Destroyed.
Yeah.
Then they play
and let's be very clear about it. Even if we have a conversation. Even if we have a conversation and they're somewhere in the middle ground of me and Trent thinking, hey, they're not the first or second best team, but they are a good team, and early thinking, no, they still some shit. They're not the same shit that the Bears have been for the past however many years. Ben Johnson has come in and created a whole new wave over there in that organization and for that team, and now they're a decent team. Even if they not as good as me and Trent think they are, or as bad as Early think they are. If they somewhere in the middle ground, they for damn sure not who they used to be. I think that's border point.
So let's look at the playoff contention. Right?
Hold on, Early. Hold on.
Hold on, Early.
On the head. I ain't gonna lie. This is his fault. That whoop-de-doo. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna lie. That's his fault.
Ain't no whoop-de-doo, bro.
That's his fault.
That's a good.
Bro, you can't put your head down like that, gang.
You can't put your head down.
My man. Why are you even tackling that fucking high in the first place? Why not for it get down?
Because the rules that y'all talked about changing. Because y'all wanted to change the rule. Now I can't hit a nigga in his legs no more. Now I can't hit an ankle biter. Now I can't hit an ankle biter.
That nigga stood up when he tackled him. Like, what we talking about, y'all?
I ain't speak this much this whole time. How are y'all going to blame him for on Jordan Love hit when Jordan Love literally went
like that?
That's his fault.
Yeah.
You don't think he was tackling high? You don't think 94 was tackling high?
When you change your frame and you eliminate this whole midsection of your body, and I can't hit you in your legs, and you eliminate your whole midsection, there is nowhere else for me to hit. I am going to tackle you regardless of whether you want me to or not.
Well, literally, the rule is that you're not supposed to lead with your helmet, so that's why it's a penalty.
You know what could have been prevented?
That was a good old
if Jordan Love didn't duck his head.
He should have just turned. He should have just turned. That's all you should have did was just turn. He ducked his head. Is
it unfortunate?
Face mask to face man.
He tackled straight up like this. Like,
face mask to face man.
Is it unfortunate that
teach a man's how to squabble? Look, tell him get his squabbles up.
Is it unfortunate that bro got hurt? Yes.
Yeah.
But if he didn't duck his head and kept his head up, he wouldn't have got hurt. And they would have won the game probably. So I'm not gonna lie. To me, whoop-de-doo, bro. It is what it is.
Can I say about them bum-ass Bears, though? Other than Tampa, because y'all suck for real. Seattle, Chicago, Philly. Yeah, y'all can be there. I don't, bro. When I tell you, I don't give a fuck about.
I forgot. You're not a fan of nobody. I forgot. My bad.
Nah, I'm a fan of the Panthers.
I don't trust Bryce
the Panthers and not the Commanders.
I don't trust Bryce Young anymore. You know why? Because Commanders was the last team in the NFL to get a black player that had to be literally forced by the president. That's why I'm fucking with the Commanders.
Okay.
Seattle, Philly, LA, San Fran, Detroit. I don't know about Green Bay because they hurt, bro. The Bears are probably the sixth, because we haven't seen the playoffs. They're probably the sixth best team in the NFC, bro. All the other teams beat the shit out of the Bears. Seattle walked them. Philly walked them.
Philly did not walk them. They swept the whole NFC East.
I said in the playoffs.
Well, I'm saying
I think they
can compete with anybody though. None of these niggas is standing.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. What I saw from Sis when he threw that bomb DJ Moore, bro, and that boy put his hands in his pocket. What? I ain't gonna lie. That boy activated a whole different level of confidence.
None of these teams are
scary, bro. He's scary now. I ain't gonna lie.
None of these teams are stamped to where in a playoff. Oh yeah, like the only one I'll probably say is that if I think Philly got home field advantage over a lot of these teams, I think they win over past experience.
And LA, Seattle, and
I literally just seen Seattle kick 8 field goals versus Phillip Rivers, bro. They can compete with anybody, bro. Stop trying to seem like these niggas just stand. They not stand.
Seattle.
The Bears can compete with anybody.
I'll give you and San Fran, they whip on the Bears.
I'll probably say San Fran, especially if they play at Levi.
I guess
San like what Trent said, if you play Philly at Philly,
like I guess,
yeah. But I mean,
LA killed them too. They don't have the corners to compete with LA.
Does LA have the corners to stop Chicago though?
Yeah, Emmanuel Forbes strapping anybody.
He been getting his ass cooked.
He got a couple of Jason. He had a couple of Jason.
Bro,
he had a couple of Jason. He was strapping Jason's at you, and you love Jason.
I don't love Jason. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, you don't love Jason.
What? But why are you trying to like? After we gave him his props, nigga, he been getting cooked.
All right, we'll see.
Like,
I got Rams beating them by
held off that conversation for
8
just to finally give him his props, and all of a sudden he,
exactly, bro.
So let me ask you this early, based off that ranking, what you just gave, right? When you put Chicago, where would you rank Ben Johnson for his coaches of those teams? Because you got what you had Chicago at 7. So where would you rank Ben Johnson as a coach over those other coaches?
You know, I want Shanahan and I want McVay over him all day, every day.
I'm saying niggas be talking about this clutch shit. Niggas be talking about this clutch shit with Bo Nix. Like Caleb Williams, they've been putting on a clutching clinic this all season.
This is first. I don't know who's Seattle.
I don't think
coach
Bill's
right
been that
now.
great. I mean, I don't think Caleb's been that great this year.
Mike
Yeah,
Mike. Seattle's coach is Mike McDonald.
Oh, Mike McDonald. I ain't too heavy on Mike. Give me Matt LaFleur over him still. Give me Campbell over him still. And so they got a better coach than Tampa Bay and probably Philly, because I don't like Philly coach. Never did. I don't like Nick Sirianni. So they probably third best coach in the team. Ben Johnson.
7th best team, 3rd best coach.
No, 6th best team,
6th best team, 3rd best coach.
3rd best coach. Like, and you got, I think I need to understand something too. Like, I'll be real with you. Caleb Williams has made some plays. Don't get it wrong. He has made some plays, dog. All year he'll make a play that make you go, yo, that was crazy. But like what me and Swiper are seeing, a lot of times they're able to play a team where they put in place for that, and I respect that. But I ain't gonna lie, like I don't trust Caleb Williams. I don't trust the Bears versus a team who, like, if a team don't get in the game, and you know, I think Seattle, I think Rams, I think San Fran, I think they're gonna get up early on them, and they're gonna be we gonna go be stagnant to where we up 17, and now we just score 2 touchdowns in a row. Like I don't see that.
None of these quarterbacks,
like San Fran, are gonna punish them all game long.
None of these quarterbacks that we're talking about, outside of you don't even get Philly because you think Jalen Hurts is ass. You can't trust none of them. So what matters?
I trust Matthew Stafford with mine. I think he's
okay. You might be the only one, and
Brock Purdy went to Super Bowl, so I trust Brock Purdy.
Get the fuck out of here! I ain't trying to hit that Brock Purdy shit in 2025, bro.
Brock Purdy is the same situation as Jalen Hurts, bro.
You don't. And you think Jalen Hurts is ass? You was just saying right before
wait. What's the situation?
You said what?
I think the 49ers is one of the most solid, well put together teams in the NFL.
You the same nigga that just last week had the argument with us that this wasn't just this great team. So what's the same situation?
No. But what I'm saying is that goes to my point from what you saying right now. Everybody loves to try to poo-poo Jalen Hurts for having a good team, but early big ups Brock Purdy. And Brock Purdy is in the same situation.
Brock Purdy right now only like
arguably, I could say
Ricky Parker out, Jawan Jennings out. Your man don't play no more. That I used to love Ayuk. You basically playing with Robinson and Bourne, and George Kittle just got back. He been out most of the season. And then you have, of course, we know what C-Mac is like. What are we talking? And then the O-line is literally just Trent Williams. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like the rest of the O-line, you can't trust like that. This ain't the same team from 04, 03 when they was
not that good this year to make it seem like they just stand about to win these games over the Bears. Like that's why I'm saying I don't get what we're talking about here. Majority of these teams, they can compete with them.
Like, so I said I like their odds. You just told us that this is the sixth best team in terms of rankings with the 3rd best coaching staff. I like those odds.
And then Kobe,
I like those odds.
In the beginning of the show, nigga early just said, we see how Sam Darnold is in the playoffs. So you can't trust him. Who you think Jalen Hurts is ass? You think he's on the super team? So you're not going to trust Jalen Hurts.
But
who else you going to talk about here?
I trust the team.
You don't think Philly good?
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I trust the team. I don't think Jalen Hurts is good. I think the Philly's fine.
You was just saying Philly ain't shit.
Jalen Hurts ain't shit, so I say Philly, the whole thing. But
whatever.
I like Jalen Hurts more than Josh Allen.
Who are the other playoff teams that's about to be in this? Who?
I like Stafford and the Rams.
You like Stafford? Okay, that's the one.
I like Purdy in Seattle. Purdy in San Fran.
I guess you like whatever. I guess, bro.
I think that the Seattle Seahawks are a better structured team than the Bears. That's why they beat them.
That's fine. But they have Sammy D at quarterback, and like what you just said an hour ago, we see Sam Darnold in the playoffs. So why are you trusting him?
Can we at least see what Caleb Williams like in the playoffs?
Turn into
okay, that's fine. But I'm saying is you can't talk about I don't trust this and that, and there's a bunch of unproven ass things in the playoffs too. They got a chance. They can compete with anybody. They can literally compete with the majority of teams they talking about. They beat Philly. They swept. Didn't they sweep the whole NFC East?
Yep.
They sweep the whole NFC
Everybody.
East. Seattle.
The Bears kind of remind me of that old Titans.
Seattle can be wishy-washy.
Where they just scheme their way. They just scheme their way into wins. That's how I feel.
Caleb is good, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He good, bro. That's why I say them little numbers, that little QBR and stuff misleading, bro. Because what he did in the second quarter, like when it was 10 minutes left in that fourth quarter versus them first 3 quarters, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, minus a couple wild throws. There's no way you niggas love Caleb Williams, but don't fuck about Knicks. I get it. Minus the wild throws.
Nobody said
there are some throws Caleb Williams make where I probably only see.
I'm just saying, you keep talking about this clutch shit with Bo Nix and this and that. Like, I haven't seen Caleb do multiple game-winning drives this season.
Not versus same level of talent though.
Bro, come on.
Oh, am I lying, Swiper? Am I lying? Who has done it versus better talent?
Man, Bo Nix did that shit against us too, though. We trash. I ain't even got that off yet. We fucking trash, and Bo Nix did that shit against us. What kind of talent is that?
That was week one.
City. They've done it against Houston.
They've
done it against better talent, bro. They've done it.
Yeah, I mean, at this point,
alone,
if people are still doing this about
division
Denver and Bo, they
have
just
the Chargers who like 9-4 and got the who y'all love until Patrick Mahomes got hurt. Y'all love Kansas City. Like that's 2 games a season alone.
Even though Jordan Love got hurt,
versus like Bo Nix is more battle tested.
He still put up touchdowns in that defense.
Chicago, he is.
Even though Jordan Love got hurt,
he
still
said
put up
week 1,
touchdowns
week 7, week 19 still. That's funny.
He talking about because I said Bo Nix did that shit against us. Bo Nix played like flat out fucking garbage against us too. By the way, I was telling Swiper that shit week 1. I told him that week 2. He had been better the last couple of weeks though. I will say that he had been better.
Week 1, dog. We in week 15 now, my friend. Like,
that's a good question, Jordan. How your stagecoach driving as a fucking Tennessee fan? Oh yeah, because of the Houston Oilers. You right?
No, it ain't got nothing to do with the Oilers. I wasn't old enough to root for the Oilers like that. It got everything to do with Eddie George. That's my cousin. I told you that. That's my cousin. So I root for the Titans ever since. I never stopped rooting for the Titans.
Eddie George.
Eddie George. That's my cousin.
I mean, Eddie George was a dog though. Him and Ray Lewis used to go back and forth.
Eddie George, that's what it is. So ever since
Eddie George was a dog for the 2000s. That's what he was a dog for.
I mean, cool, but ever since that, I never changed, and then I've been so forward.
You tweaking on the running backs early right now. You just need to go to bed and wake up.
Eddie George was good for the 2000s. You're right.
What is so you talking about? He can't.
Where's Eddie George? Watch this, Trent. Where Eddie George are your top 10 power backs? Where's he at?
You said what?
Top 10 power backs. Where's he at?
Top 10
a lot of
power
good ass
backs.
power backs, bro.
5, nigga.
I know,
What are you talking about?
I know.
Eddie George.
You think Eddie George is 5 for power
Top
backs?
5 power backs.
Eddie George and the top 10 power backs. What are we talking about?
Are we talking about you talking about number 27 that played for the?
Out, bro. He probably is in the top 10.
Date the girl from the singing group. Married to the woman from the singing group. Yeah, that Eddie George. His cousin. That Eddie George.
For a power back, bro, he probably is in that top 5. He probably stamped.
Yeah, him.
It's
like them the only 2 that come to
bro,
mind.
You got the
Jerome Bettis, Marshawn Lynch. I'll even put Derrick Henry as a top.
Derrick Henry not a power back. Derrick Henry not a power back though.
Derrick Henry is definitely a power back.
He's not a power back.
Marshawn Lynch not better than Eddie
George.
He
just a fast.
Marshawn Lynch not better than Eddie George.
He's not a power back.
No. Bama. Derrick Henry is a unicorn, but he is a power back.
But Trent, Walter Payton.
If you watch Earl Campbell, Earl Campbell, Marion Motley. I mean, we could go down the line.
I said Marshawn Lynch, though. I didn't say
Marshawn Lynch is a better power back than Eddie George.
I ain't gonna say Eddie George, but I don't know. That's
it don't matter. Eddie George. I'm not gonna lie. Eddie George can translate any. Like he really like that. He was really like that. So I don't know why.
Because Derrick Henry really don't put his shoulder down. How them other dudes like.
Them niggas can't catch Derrick Henry. That's why Derrick Henry run outside.
Derrick Henry is fast, bro. He's 260 running 4.4.
But that stiff arm is still power, nigga.
It's because he's 6'4" though. It's because he's 6'4" though. Like if he wasn't 260,
it takes power to take a grown man.
If he wasn't 6'4", 260, he will still play the same weight.
What I'm trying to tell you, you want a nigga that has CTE, Bama. Like,
no, what I'm trying to explain. What I'm trying to explain to you though, Eddie George, Marion Motley, Earl Campbell, they seeked like they was looking for niggas to run over. Like you will see
Eddie George like 6'3" though. I'll say that.
Like,
Eddie George like 6'3".
Like George niggas that do shit where they'll turn and then run over somebody. Like Derrick Henry not doing that. Derrick Henry just running downfield trying to outrun everybody. Now if you verge on him, you're gonna bounce off of him because it's 260, my nigga. Stiff arm. He's 6'4", of course. I would hope you have a good stiff arm. Like, get your little ass up off of me, bro. But them running backs, what I'm trying to tell you,
they can't catch that nigga.
Ham Scatboo. They are niggas like them is really checking your they trying to check your manhood, bro. Like, that's what I'm trying to explain to you about Eddie George. And they like, hey, bro, buckle your fucking chin strap up because I'm finna run your shit over. I'm not finna give you no pit pat. I'm just running straight through your face mask every time. Them was like real power backs. I wouldn't consider Derrick Henry like a legit power. I just say he's a speed back, bro.
Still a power back.
No, I think he's a speed back too, though. I think he consider himself a speed back too. By the way, I don't think he consider himself like a motherfucker that's gonna put his.
All right, y'all. Last
like
20 minutes, we're gonna get to the slate because we got a lot of games we got to get through. Shout out to the Eagles; they won yesterday versus the Washington Commanders as well. Marcus Mariota went out with a lower body injury, so obviously changed the tone of the game. But shout out to Saquon Barkley; had some really good runs, had 132 yards rushing. AJ Brown 95 yards receiving yesterday. So
back 9.
First of these games, let's get to some of these big games on the slate first. So Buffalo plays Cleveland. Now, the reason why this game is significant is because it's significant for Buffalo. They win today, they go to 11-4. This is why. They go to 11-4
Buffalo that
versus
good
Cleveland.
this year?
Excuse me?
Buffalo that good this year? I ain't know that good. I thought they was like
so they're going to move to 11-4. Now, the reason why this is important is because the New England Patriots are playing versus the Baltimore Ravens today. And if the Patriots drop the game versus the Ravens, that will put them down to 4 losses on the year, and it will be a split between Baltimore and New England. And then from that point, it's going to be division record, it's going to be AFC record, and then they're going to have an opportunity to sneak back in at the top of the division. And obviously, winning that division is important because playing in Buffalo and playing in New England changes the outcome of a lot of those games, given the home court advantage that they have for both of those teams. But Buffalo today versus Cleveland. Now, Cleveland's given up a lot of points the last few weeks. They gave up 31 to the Titans, and then they gave up how many they gave up last week to the Bears? Bama 30? They gave it 30? 30 to the Bears, I think. Yeah. 30 so 30 you can't score.
That was a lot of offense, though, but I hear you.
You can score on them. But Josh Allen, James Cook should have a day today. Another big game that we have today is the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Dallas Cowboys. Now, the reason why is because the Chargers are also trying to make a move for the AFC West and the 1 seed. So both of those things are still on the table for the Chargers. They have to win today versus Dallas. Dallas is not incentivized to play other than the fact that they want to finish out the season strong. And, Dak Prescott, he's not going to give up. So that's an important game. Obviously, the biggest game of the day in the AFC might be Baltimore-Cleveland. Baltimore versus New England. New England is currently sitting at 11-3. Baltimore at 7-7. Baltimore trying to get into the playoffs. They have to win out. So as we get ready to look at this game, y'all, who do you believe is going to be the victor between New England and Baltimore?
New England.
I got Baltimore. New England can still lose it,
but I don't trust them.
Don't forget though, because you saying all that when it come down to it, I think what messed the Bills up from really stealing it that egg they laid versus Miami when they lost to Miami. That's what messed the Bills up.
Atlanta Falcons too.
Huh?
They beat Miami. They just played terrible.
No. They lost to Miami by double digits.
Yeah, they lost to Miami.
Miami spanked them.
I could have.
Miami.
That's what we went. I know simply because that's what we went with 5.5 catches for H. He had 6 catches. Woo! He just barely covered.
And who messed us up was a touchdown from fucking Derrick Henry, bro. That's who messed our parlay up, bro.
Yeah,
who would have won that? But yeah, anyway, I think that's what messed it. That's what's gonna mess the Bills up from taking it over. That's why I think the Ravens still win because they some hungry dogs trying to make it to the playoffs. I think the Ravens beat them because it's at the Ravens, right, Swiper?
And the Chargers lose versus the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I hope you know.
Yeah.
You said the Chargers losing to the Cowboys?
One game at a time, y'all. One game at a time.
Nah, I ain't gonna go that far, but to stay on topic, I think I go with the Ravens today. I think Lamar wins out.
Do you expect Drake May to have a better game?
These are more of the better teams in the AFC, and what he's seeing towards the end, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that Drake May isn't good, but I just say it's a change that you have to go through playing mediocre teams to good playoff teams. Like, we'll say what you want right now, give or take injuries. Ravens is a playoff team, regardless. We had them to win at least 10, 12 wins this year due to injuries. That didn't happen, but they're a legit playoff team. I don't really that defense. I don't know. I think he looks a little better, but I don't know how much better because the Ravens defense ain't no joke.
Well, how did the Ravens win today? Like, does Lamar have to have a Lamar game?
No, bro. Them niggas, they so wishy-washy. Lamar ain't been that good. The defense they've been playing better. But like, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know what type of Ravens we about to see tonight. I want the Ravens to win, but I can definitely see the Patriots just winning the game. But yeah,
the Patriots still had the number 1 rush defense. So I mean, if they can stop the run, bro, I don't trust Lamar put it in the air right now. Just with the talent he got right now, I don't trust him put it in the air. And I ain't gonna lie, if Drake May one of them guys, and if he feel comfortable, he gonna dot you up, bro. And if it gets to like 17-7, 21-7 quick, it's hard for the Ravens to come back, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. So you never know. But Drake May can really put you to bed, though. He can put you to bed.
They've been middle of the pack since Milton Williams got hurt, bro.
When they play against good quarterbacks too, bro, they struggle versus good quarterbacks. Like you saw with Joe Burrow did to him. Like if you know how to hit your target, you can beat them. As I'm watching,
I also saw them blank Joe Burrow too, though. So I mean, you can say that you don't know what you go get with the Ravens. I agree with Trent. Like they one of them teams where you just spin the dial. They either be Super Bowl contenders or they just let you be pretenders. I don't know.
Well, the difference between Joe Burrow and Drake May is that if you don't get Drake May, he'll give you 15 yards. Quick, first down, quick. So you better get your hands on that boy. Because he'll rush for 70 today if you play with him.
Yeah. Yeah, I got Baltimore.
Well, the other big game of the day is the Jaguars versus the Denver Broncos. And the line was originally at a -3 Denver, but it's moved to a -3.5. The Jaguars are coming in 10-4. The Broncos are 12-2. The Broncos are on an 11-game win streak. They're on a 12-game home win streak, and the Jaguars are on a 5-game win streak. They've been off to a very, very, very good offensive run over the last 5 weeks, especially the last 3 weeks for Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence is arguably playing the best football of his career. Bo Nix is arguably playing the best football of his career. Jacoby Myers has been a big addition for that roster as well. This is going to be a really good game. It's hidden in the 4:05 hour, but some of that I think is just because of the scheduling. The Broncos play on Christmas next Thursday, and so the NFL maybe wanted to give them just a few hours of rest. Who knows? But the Broncos, they've outscored their opponents this year in the fourth quarter 115-51 and 67-29 at home. How do y'all think today's game goes versus Broncos and Jaguars?
Yeah, I think I stay undefeated. Y'all at home, right? Again?
Yeah.
I stay undefeated at home. I think I stay undefeated at home.
I'm rooting against y'all.
I got.
Give me Duval.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Swipe. I just got y'all, bro. It's just y'all been great at home. Y'all ain't lost at home. I don't think the Jags are gonna be the one to beat them. So I mean,
the Jags are good though.
I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be a better game than people expecting, but I do got Denver.
Yeah, I got Denver.
I got Jags.
I root against Denver. I'm going against Jags. Come on, Trevor Lawrence, just one time.
As much as I hate to say it, I gotta go with the Jags too. I'm so pissed off about the Jags because we've been whooping their ass all these years, and now they just kicking the shit out of us. So whatever.
Well, y'all suck, and y'all first round pick is mid.
No, he not mid. We ain't gonna do that. He not mid. But
I don't care. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. But we do suck. I will give you that. We definitely suck. We don't have no talent on offense. I'm gonna be honest with you. Besides our punt return, the kick return, DK.
Tony Pollard been killing.
Who?
Tony Pollard been killing.
Lately, the last 2 games, but all season very mid.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, it's been very mid, but we definitely suck. I'm just letting you know our offensive line suck. Our coach is incompetent. Our coach is scary. He's just not a head coach. We don't have a good offensive coordinator. Like Cam Ward can throw the football. Cam Ward has exceptional arm talent. What the hell do we be running with him? We run these elementary playground plays with him where he throwing swing passes all goddamn game. And then when we get down 28, now you want to throw the fucking ball down the field. I don't get it.
I don't know, but respectfully, y'all watched what's that boy name that played for Alabama? What's that boy name? Y'all watched really drop 19 passes on Trevor Lawrence and still decided I'm gonna make him the number one receiver.
Yeah, absolutely. He came back dropping shit too, and then he got hurt right when he came back again. So it's just like the Titans organization is just flat out incompetent. Like it just flat out no seriousness. Like it's no way. It's no way you got a bunch of scrubs on that fucking team with a rookie quarterback. Scrubs. That's it.
Except for Jonathan. Yeah.
Except for who?
Free Jonathan Simmons, please, because he needs to be able to.
Oh no. I rock with Jason. I rock with a couple guys on our defense, but on offense, where's the talent on offense? Where's the talent? Any one of y'all can highlight
Jordan, y'all are the Tennessee Titans. Y'all got a lot of way to go. Y'all don't got the. Y'all got a lot.
I have a lot on track, but I don't think a lot of y'all were saying that because y'all. I think we weren't expecting them to be 2 and what? 2 and 13.
Yes.
Nah, no,
the only person.
Most of y'all had him being rookie of the year. So how
no, don't say most of y'all. Nigga, that was only Corey. He was the only person who said that, and nobody agreed with that.
Bama had a rookie of the year too.
Because he's a quarterback, though.
I mean,
Kyler Murray went 5-12 5-11 rookie of the year.
I mean, to be fair, Bama, I thought we were gonna have a better season too. Because last year, our only problem last year, one of our main problems last year was our quarterback play. Will Levis just straight sucked last year, just flat out bad. Our defense was okay. Will Levis lost us a lot of games last year. So I'm like, okay, you get Cam Ward, who's a better quarterback than Will Levis, despite what all the media want to say. He's a better quarterback than Will Levis. Mm-hmm. Then they just disappear with the talent. Like, we literally have no talent. Like, no receivers. Our offensive line still they went and got Brian Callahan dad, Bill Callahan, like he was some fucking guru. That shit.
Man, we over here talking about the Titans, bro. It is playoff games today, damn near, and we talking about that team, bro.
No. You're not gonna disrespect our team.
Don't let no Bronco fan disrespect you.
Yeah, no goddamn Bronco fan.
What does that mean? What? I don't know what that means. Could we keep doing this with the Broncos? I don't know. Tell you, brother. One of the best.
And we doing Broncos in Tennessee. It's not. Come on, Broncos.
Let's not do it.
Yeah, now Broncos just got relevant
forever. Literally, the history of forever, the entirety. Like it's just
not forever, but y'all have always been better than the Titans.
They always
just got relevant. When Derrick Henry was in Tennessee, nobody was talking about the fucking Broncos.
2016. Yeah, that was the worst. That was literally the worst era of Broncos football in the history of the organization since the 70s.
Exactly. So,
okay, what about the 70s? What about the 80s? What about the 90s? What about the 2000s? What about the 2010s when they won a Super Bowl? What are you talking about?
Right, but I'm just saying, you said ever.
And we're doing this thing with the schedule again. Okay, they play a 10-14 today. Now what? So they win another game versus another good team.
Let's fact swiper. I got your ass on Monday at the panel. You know what we're gonna talk about on Monday.
Yeah, what are we gonna talk about?
I hate to be this guy. I hate to be this guy.
Jordan, ain't that right, Jordan?
I hate to be this guy.
I know for sure you're not using that game. Please don't even do it. Please don't even do it. Please don't even use that game. Please don't even try.
I got your ass on Monday. I'm on your ass right now with the Broncos, but you got me because the Titans the Broncos way better.
What are you gonna say about the Nuggets, bro? They lost. They shot like
I'm gonna save it on Monday. We on the.
You ain't got nothing to say.
We on the press.
You're 1-2 on the season.
The Nuggets got cooked though, right?
Yeah, bro. They shot 30% from 3 and 40% from the field. Golly, it happened. They had a bad game. What they
when I needed y'all to play bad versus the Magic.
And then they killed, and then the Nuggets are 9-2 versus over 500 teams this year. Like we're not doing this year. Like we're not going to do this. Detroit versus Pittsburgh.
Watson out too, right?
Watson, Gordon, Brown, and then Spencer Jones got hurt. Like relax. They're Detroit Lions versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro.
You need to get to the real division game. We need to talk about the real that has a hella.
What? Which game?
It has a hella ways in this division.
Well, the Lions game better than that game.
Yeah. Nice.
If we beat them twice, we get in. I mean, we number one. If they win 2 of their 3 games, they number one. So it's really
bro, that's 7 and 17s going off. You think that's a better game than the Lions versus
Steelers? Yeah, it's more inclement. Yeah,
it's a huge game.
And the Lions have to win or they're out.
You said what?
Oh, the Lions got to win or they out?
They have to keep winning or they're out.
What are you talking about?
They got to win out?
Yes. Basically, yeah, because they're
8. Gotta win too.
No, but the Lions are a good team. They're 8-6, and they got to win these next 3 games.
Yeah, what?
The Panthers
but the Bucks ain't good no more, y'all.
Who's talking about the Panthers and the Lions, though? I ain't even trying to be nasty.
Bro, it's a must-win for both teams. The Bucks and the Panthers have to win this game. Like this is a good game.
But who they play their next 3 games is who though? It's Pittsburgh. Who else? Who else? The Lions. Pittsburgh. Who the other 2?
They have coming up Pittsburgh, and then they got Minnesota and Chicago.
Minnesota.
Damn. They just went out though. The Lions they dominate Chicago. They can win out. They're gonna beat Minnesota for sure. They're gonna beat the Pittsburgh today.
I got Lions beating Steelers. I got Panthers winning this game, by the way, y'all. Who with me?
I hope not. I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of getting my hopes up. I'm over it. Please.
You talking about the Steelers and Lions?
Steelers, Lions. I got Lions.
I got the Lions winner.
Panthers versus Bucks. I got Panthers.
Yeah, I know.
Bucks are not good, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
Who got the better quarterback? Bryce Young or Baker Mayfield right now?
All right, come on, don't be nasty. Baker
Yeah,
Mayfield,
hey,
right now.
Swiper. That's a question.
As of right now, Bryce has been playing better.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's been like 6-7 weeks.
Take Baker Mayfield over
Who's
Bryce.
weak?
It's all right though. It's all
in a must-win situation. This is must-win. We talking about must-win football.
Baker Mayfield.
I'm so lucky I'm not in Charlotte right now. I should literally be in Charlotte, but it's fine though. Oh my god, I can't wait. It's gonna be great.
Hey, I need Rico Dowdle to have a day. Please have a day.
Now they're gonna have Tech gonna go crazy. Rico Dowdle gonna have a day. It's gonna be a shootout, probably. I hope because if it's not
too injured, Trent.
Nick, whoa, Mike. We got Mike. Yeah. We got Godwin.
I mean, he coming back.
Every time y'all think we supposed to win, we lose. So I ain't gonna.
Hey, Trent, what position your dad coach?
You said what?
What position your dad coach? I don't know. You know, I'm
special teams. He goes special teams.
Okay.
But this nigga shit went black. But yeah, it's gonna be a good game though. I think that might be game of the week. Bro, I'm telling you, our defense ain't good. Carolina not that good. It could be a shootout, bro. It could be an entertaining game.
We just missing. We need more linebacker play. I just don't. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know if I can do this again another year of Bryce, bro. I just can't, bro. I can't do another year.
Bro, you're just too emotional as a fan, brother.
I can't, bro. You understand, bro? We was like. We beat the Rams. Like, bro, we just beat, bro. It's weird, bro. How do we lose to the fucking Saints twice this season?
Tyler Show really, hey, that was really NFL show.
Man, stop the Tyler Show stuff. We was up like 17-3, bro.
Hey, NBA show boy.
Bro, it's weird, bro.
No, I'm just saying, bro. He said we getting show tonight.
Yeah.
That nigga 32, he should be good. He been playing for like 10 years of college, man. Should be good. Nigga swiping age already. He's rookie. Come on, man.
Yeah, TJ family in the
early. Ain't you 38?
Put it up.
Hilarious. I'm 31 years
Don't
old.
You got kids?
God,
not near one of them either.
What's wrong with having kids? So I got
you're old too. You're old too.
Oh,
early, bro. Drench. You got what? 4 kids.
Nigga,
you at least 39 years old. You act like you 48.
Y'all playing podcast money in the retirement fund, ain't it? God,
he's 42.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna be totally honest with y'all. I only have a beard because I be getting ID'd. If I cut this beard off, I'm like nah, come on now. That's why you just can't grow a beard.
Oh, y'all putting what's this? Splash money?
I had a beard for
splash money in the retirement fund.
Okay. No.
Both of these dudes right here.
These 25.
Both of these lunchos up here is old. The oldest looking people in PC is Bama, Drench.
Lying on me, boy.
Both of y'all. All three of y'all got multiple. All of y'all got multiple kids. Jordan got a beard, bro. Jordan got a bad back. Early, your hips is bad. You got CJ Stroud hips. And then Bama, he wearing knee sleeve at 29 years old.
Bama look older. And the way he talks, so he look older.
Look at my skin. I moisturize.
I give you that.
I take care of my skin. I'm always in the gym. Y'all, all 3 of y'all need to go walk. Jordan got cankles. Hey, if you ever see Jordan without socks on, you be like, bro, how do you walk? How you walking straight?
Hey, fans.
You are
go to Swiper page and look at his workout gear and look at his Swiper whole body. He look older. Way older.
Look, whole body. Swiper, bro, are you kidding me? Do we need to do a shirt on?
Do you know what they do?
I know for a fact you got a soul suit.
I definitely got the most kids in.
Hey, I know for a fact. Bama, Early, and Jordan. You go look at their closet right now. They got them huge church suits in there. They got huge
you know what's funny though? In there. In all honesty, the
oldest lying on me,
bro. The oldest nigga on PC that look old is Fox. I mean not Fox, but Ox. No offense, Ox. But Bama, you know what my girl called you, Bama? She called you Ice Cube.
Bama do not look like.
Hey, you know what I call Bama?
No, she said he sound like Ice Cube. She said, "How old that nigga? Like 40?" I said, "Nah, that nigga in his 30s."
That nigga just country.
Bama talks like a Bama. When you hear him talk about things like he talked about football today, he sounds like a 46-year-old white man from backside Alabama. That's what he sounds like.
Bro.
That's exactly what he sounds like.
I don't give a piss about nothing but the
That nigga Bama was raised around the was raised around the goddamn.
I said he about to have 3 more. What you got going on?
Brahma bulls, horses, and shit, and Madagascar. That's what he was
I
raised
just got an old school mentality, bro. Like I feel like it was
ain't
nothing
shit
wrong
else
with
to do.
football.
Ain't nothing new in Alabama. That's why. Ain't
They
shit
need to
new.
bring
Bama,
blue
I ain't
in
gonna
the
lie,
I'm not
Bama,
gonna
you
lie.
talk like one of the
Every
young
time
boys.
I meet somebody from Alabama, every time I meet somebody like
you
Bama
talk
from Alabama, I'm like,
Bama,
damn.
Bama, you talk crazy. But if I just heard you talking, I would think you was white man the way you talk, bro. You talk like an old country white man.
You should hear him.
That nigga talk like an old
Let me not
his ideology,
Trent,
like,
yeah,
Trent,
what you signed up
Trent,
for?
you gonna hear some stuff that you just like. If this was a white man, bro, he would be canceled. That's exactly how Bama talk.
Man, Bama ass talk like an old pastor trying to get you to pay his tithes and offerings and shit. That's what he talk like.
Bama definitely built like a pastor. I'll tell you that much.
Oh my
Bama
God,
old come
bro.
at your ass.
Swiper like really talk in real life. Yeah, I'll get Swiper.
Alabama.
You win right there, Swiper.
Bama really an old. Bama really an old soul, like for real.
Man,
Kobe, you look a little old to be 23 though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Who's 23?
Kobe.
You 23?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, you look like Carl Winslow.
Hey, one nigga in the chat just said I look like a leader in NAACP. That's crazy.
Kobe fucked me up. Hold up. Kobe fucked me up one time.
Bro, you 23?
With his glasses off. Kobe got the Bernie Mac eye. Kobe eye get the dance.
Kobe, who look older than me and Kobe? Ain't no way.
Hey, Kobe, hold on. Hey, Kobe, here. I'm gonna do it. Kobe, say something real. Say this for me real quick. We gonna get to the mountaintop. We gonna make it together. We gonna do the things we need to do to establish freedom for our people. I promise you. The day will come that we will rise. The day will come that we will make it. The day will come when we see freedom. The day will come when we see hope. Yeah.
Man, Swiper, take this shit out of here. This Swiper.
Hey, you know I went to Morehouse too, right? I really do have a dream.
I'm sure you, bro. I'm in Atlanta right now. You fit right in at Morehouse, brother. You fit right in at Morehouse, bro.
Hey, Swiper, I got to dip because I got to go watch one of the best teams.
I gotta watch the game too, bro.
I gotta go watch my Cowboys, man.
Bama, Kobe, Trent, Early, everybody else part of the show today.
Team in the country, North Shore football. We got another one. I'm